What's the deal? What's the deal, man? We back for another episode. Turn on the AC in this bitch. And today we got a special guest in the building, man. My boy Zach Goo. Back around. What's good, my brother Zach Goo? How you been? How's life treating you, my brother?
Man, as I say, maintaining, not maintaining.
Maintaining, I don't know how you say.
Yeah, it's from that movie Bamboozled. They had a quote in there, maintaining. That's when the nigga was basically selling out. So I'm saying I'm maintaining, not selling out, you know.
Okay. Not selling out. Don't sell out, my brother.
Nah, we got it.
Black forever. Hey, what's good? What's the name of your new channel, man?
Well, it's just my personal channel. We got the Already Canceled Social Club, but that's more like me and my boy. We just basically doing all topics and shit that can get you canceled. But this is a more like just my opinion type channel. It's my personal channel. So I'm started it from scratch. I had it for years, but yeah, it's just Zach Goo Brown. You can go to Brownsville 26 and I'll be right there. But I'm doing reviews and then I'm dropping just different commentary, you know.
Yes, sir. And we thought we'd try our hand in the debate field, feel me? So we're gonna see how we do. We're gonna be debating this Candace Owens versus Andrew Wilson debate.
I feel sorry for you.
Have you seen it already? My bad.
Yeah, I've seen it. I just said I feel sorry for you because I hate when I have to debate from a position that I know is like a lesser position, and I feel like, you know, of course you have the lesser position based on how that shit turned out. But I want to really hear though how you feel about the overwhelming evidence.
So wait, you did watch it? You said?
Yeah, I watched the debate.
I didn't watch.
Not live. I watched it, you know, after.
Okay. And you felt like Candace won?
I felt like she won, yeah, for several reasons.
Several reasons.
Yeah, you want me to give a brief like opening?
Sure, go ahead, my brother.
Okay, so in this particular situation, when I went into observing the debate, I wanted to see who really cared about the actual topic. Not necessarily the person, but the topic. Because I didn't want to say, since Andrew didn't know Charlie, that he couldn't care about, you know, if justice is being served or not. So, but who actually cared about the justice being served? And from my visual intake, my eye test, Andrew was there for more of a got you moment type thing. And Candace was really trying to get to the bottom of what this debate was about. So that's strike number one, you know, against Andrew, in my opinion. But so I just wanted to see who actually went in there with, as we say, what do you say? Good intentions, a good faith debate. So one person I think was having a good faith debate. And overwhelming evidence is overwhelming. Overwhelming has its own definition. Andrew tried to soften his position before the debate even started by saying, in my opinion, what overwhelming. No, we didn't ask you what your opinion of overwhelming evidence. Don't come in there with that bullshit. We want overwhelming. And we all know what overwhelming is. That's just like if we watching a fight and I say it's a draw, or if I say, yeah, it could have been a draw, could have went either way, then that's not overwhelming. You feel what I'm saying? So I expected him to come off blasting with his overwhelming shit, and he didn't really stick to that with that initiating. Basically, he's saying, I know what I said, but this is what I mean by it. Like, no, you don't get to do that. You got to stand on words. Words have meanings. So that's just my opening statement on that.
It's crazy how two people could watch the same thing and disagree as much as I disagree with you, my brother.
And you know what's
First of
crazy? Let me
all,
just say this. I'm not going to interrupt you real quick, but it's funny because we have similar views on a
ideology.
lot of stuff. You know what I mean? And even in this situation, like I like to call myself a conservative, even though I'm registered independent. But I think we both have a conservative mindset, mind state, and our
The two
morality ties up to that. But
the two
my
people
bad.
debating, I think, consider themselves conservatives.
Yeah, that's why I
I
was.
think
Yeah.
I think Candace was trying too hard not to get caught in the gotcha moment instead of having a what you call it, a faith debate, whatever you want to call it.
Good faith, yeah, good faith
Good
debate.
faith. Thank you, sir. Good faith debate. And I think Andrew was having a debate. I watch a lot of debates. That used to be my forte, if you want to say it. I used to watch debates all the time, religious debates, just all debates. And I like I like Andrew debating style, to be honest. I think Candace was avoiding most of the questions. She was not debating in good faith. I think she was trying too hard not to get caught in the gotcha moment instead of just saying what she meant by when what she was saying, saying what she meant when she said what she said. Yeah, and I think she got her ass whooped, manhandled all over the place.
By you saying that tells me that's another way Candace won. She got to prove her point, double down without giving up not a got you moment, but a got your ass taken to court moment. And see, that's what
Oh,
Andrew was there trying to
he
do. He
was
was trying to
trying
get
too
her to
hard to
incriminate herself so they could go ahead and file some defamatory charges on her. And she like seen that shit so brilliantly. So when you seen her pause and then answer the questions, because she did not answer any questions, and she didn't do the whole like a lot of women do, just give a word salad. She said what she answered directly to the point, and he never asked her a yes or no question if she did that dumb
Yes, he
shit.
did. Are you crazy? Let's
No, I'm
get to
saying
it.
no,
You
that
ready to
that
get to the
that he
let's
that she
get
did
to
the
it.
dumb shit.
Let's get
Hmm?
to it. We're not gonna
Let's go
keep
ahead and get to
talking.
it.
Let's get to it,
Yeah,
man.
let's get
Because
to
we're
it.
not gonna keep playing with me right in my pause.
Oh, so you starting from the beginning?
Pretty much, yep. You wanna yep, we gonna start
No,
from the
no, no.
beginning.
That's a good point.
Different things, but that's kind of how the whole thing got started. For the audience watching, I think this is truly for three different people. Number one is anybody out there that loves Charlie, respects Charlie, his legacy, what he did. We have a lot of love and admiration for what he did. He changed the lives of many people, young men, young women. You worked with him for many years. You guys were friends. You've said a lot of good things about Charlie, respectful towards him. You guys may have disagreed on some things, but you had a lot of respect for him. The second audience is the folks out there, you that's watching this. And so for you, you've been wanting something like this to take place. And kudos for Andrew for coming out and saying, hey, I want to have this conversation, and for Candace to accept it. So you have the ability to say, I agree, I disagree, comment, do all the stuff that you're doing online. And if you want to see more of these things, any of the three channels, subscribe to them, The Candace Show, The Crucible. I'm sure some of the people from Crucible are watching as well, and the PBD Podcast. The more you subscribe to this, the more we're able to deliver these types of conversations to you. And last but not least, it's about the two of you. My goal is to speak as little as possible. 99% of the time, it'll be you guys speaking, and the audience will be able to see it. If I jump in, just so everybody knows, on the back end, both have agreed. In the back, there's three people representing Andrew and three people representing Candace to do fact checking. So at any point, if somebody makes a claim, the other can say, can we fact check this? I can jump in and say, fact check this. Even the folks in the back can say, fact check this. So it is a very fair conversation that we're having here. And so with that being said, kudos to Michael Knowles. Your name was mentioned a lot. You missed out right now. The last 10 minutes, we talked about you. There's a lot of love and respect here mutually from both parties, all three of them here. And then, of course, the great Joe Rogan that started this conversation. And he also volunteered, but it ended up being this format that we have here today. So with that being said, Andrew, your claim is overwhelming evidence that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. Opening statements, opening comments.
Sure. And what I mean by overwhelming is
So wait, before we get to, I do agree with you about the overwhelming thing. Like, you can't say overwhelming and say I'm 75 to 80% sure, convinced. You gotta be, if you say overwhelming, you gotta be 95 to 100% sure. overwhelming means this nigga did it. It ain't he got 15% chance that he might not have done it. I agree with
And
you.
that's my thing. He didn't give a number with the overwhelming, but what he did was, and PBD nailed him down to it. And see, that's the problem. The idiot said 75%. 75% leaves 25% reasonable doubt.
75 to 85.
He said 75, but either way, it still leaves reasonable doubt, right? Which was all Candace needed. That's all she's saying.
She didn't really attack that point though. She didn't really attack his.
He didn't have to. He did it for himself.
To win a debate, you have to. No, you don't. Fuck it out of here, y'all. Let me tell you what it sounds like. It sounds like y'all was rooting for Candace. Like y'all got some kind of bias against Andrew. He did.
You said he shot himself in the foot, right? That was like he did. That was a wrong. Like that wasn't the best tactic right there, right? Do you agree?
I think his definition of overwhelming was wrong.
He came in trying to change the terms of the debate because he didn't have overwhelming evidence. He had
evidence
for him.
Yeah, evidence sufficient. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Just find it very convincing. That's I think that's what most people overwhelming is. I just find it very convincing. That's I think that's what most people mean when they say overwhelming evidence.
No.
So I have a brief opening statement.
You could say very convincing, but then your percentage gotta be really high.
Yeah.
On September 10th, 2025, Charlie Kirk was murdered. Many of you already know a lot about the events which occurred after Kirk's death. You remember the ghoulish laughter, celebrations, and madness we saw from left.
And you could do a streaming if you're not doing streaming already. If you can.
This all over.
If you want to.
Okay.
From TikTok invasions, debates, posts on social media, destruction of memorials, and things like this. Within weeks of Kirk's death, a cottage industry began to form, peddling various alternative theories on how he died. What special interest may have killed him, what nations were involved, and was our own government one of them? Because this was the first nationwide traumatic event in Gen Z's lifetime, the demand for answers was severe and palpable. The leading theory from the conspiracy verse is that Israel worked with the United States government to murder Charlie Kirk. Within a day or two of Kirk's death, Ian Carroll claimed that Israel killed Charlie Kirk, and the conspiracy caught on like wildfire. This theory was built on one misleading piece of evidence, that in his final days, on or around September 8th, Charlie sent a text message reading, "Jewish donors play into all the stereotypes. I cannot and will not be bullied like this, leaving me no choice but to leave the pro-Israel cause." This was sent in the context of a platforming dispute regarding Tucker Carlson. From this scintilla of misleading information, it was speculated that Israel killed Charlie Kirk because he would have successfully opposed the Iranian war. Now, that's a fun theory, and who doesn't like a good, fun conspiracy theory? I like them. But there is no evidence that Israel actually killed Charlie Kirk. And if Candace has some, I'd like her to actually show it to me. I'm open to suggestions, but to date, there hasn't been any. There is, however, tons of evidence that a leftist killed Charlie Kirk, just as Charlie feared they would. I believe Charlie Kirk, and I have the receipts. No, I didn't have a dream where he came to me and told me that the left killed him. No, he didn't come to me a dream and say, Candace Owens betrayed him. That never happened. In fact, I don't need dreams of any kind because I hold in my possession never before seen messages from Charlie Kirk to his security team on September 9th, 2025. I'm going to share the message with you today, which is the first time this information's ever been publicly revealed. On September 9th, Charlie's security team wrote to him, yes, law enforcement has been fully supportive and agreed to a security plan and posture. Tomorrow's event will be covered by both my team and the campus PD. If additional support is required, patrol units will be available. I have 11 on site. Charlie responded with this, okay, great. Remind them that they are there for one person's security only, because I'm somewhat worried the left is trying to kill me. That was a message sent September 9th. Whatever could he have meant by that? Well, I think he meant exactly what he said, that he was worried the left was going to try to kill him. Now, we'll discuss this more later on in the debate, and maybe I have more never before seen evidence that exposes just how wrong and, in my opinion, idiotic many of these conspiracy theories have been. But that's what happens when you rely on what's called the evidence of the gaps. In other words, they don't have evidence. They seem to just make up evidence. And what did they make up? Well, in my opinion, kind of whatever lined the pockets. And I think it's ghoulish to profit off of the death of a good man. But we came here today to debate. And so let's get to it. The debate topic today is 1, my belief that there's overwhelming evidence that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. And 2, Candace's belief that there's overwhelming evidence that Tyler Robinson was a patsy and didn't kill Charlie Kirk. In sum, the audience is going to decide who has more evidence supporting their theory. My theory is that the state is correct that Tyler Robinson is the killer, at least based on evidence so far. And Candace's theory that Tyler Robinson is not the killer and he's a patsy set up by the feds. To be clear, this is not a question of reasonable doubt. If it was reasonable doubt, and that's all it was, and that's all Candace was proffering, I wouldn't even be here having the debate with her. It's fair to have doubts, as a trial has yet to occur, and the state hasn't even begun to try to prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. But Candace makes a more forceful claim. She claims that there's more evidence that Tyler is not guilty of murder and was set up as a patsy than there is for the state's case. And I just think that that's absurd. And she will not be able to demonstrate that in any way. In fact, she has almost no real evidence at all of her theory, whereas my theory is supported by compelling witness testimony, physical evidence, multiple confessions, all of which are independently compelling, but which are even more convincing as each piece of evidence corroborates the others. You'll notice the term overwhelming was included in both theories. This is because Candace demanded I defend my use of that term, which I think is fair, in describing the evidence against Tyler Robinson. She, on the other hand, only wanted to defend her theory as merely viable. That is, until I showed her clips in which she said she believed the evidence of her theory, that Tyler Robinson's a patsy, was supported by overwhelming evidence. Only then did she agree to defend that position. Regardless, we're both defending the claim there's overwhelming evidence on our side, so it's worth defining that term. When I say the evidence against Robinson is overwhelming, all I'm saying is that I mean that as of right now, I find it very convincing. I see almost no evidence at all, only speculation on verified claims and suggestions of things that could merely be hypothetically possible. Dreams, vibes, feelings, things like this. Almost done, by the way. I have no problem defending the state's case and welcome Candace bringing up any challenges she would like, but if I'm honest, the reason I was willing to pay the $300,000 for this debate was to finally have a chance for someone to demand Candace be held accountable for the unbelievable theories and claims she's been making. Candace's investigation is indistinguishable from a leftist operation. She couldn't be doing more damage to the right if she were trying. She uses her considerable platform to relentlessly attack one of the most influential conservative outreach organizations for young people, and she's making a mockery of the online right-wing commentary class. She's harming Republicans in an election year by dividing them. She's attacking the very organization Charlie spent his life building. And she's attacking the people he loved, including his wife. And it cost me $300,000. But today, I hope that she finds the answers for some of that.
Thank you, Andrew. Candace?
What you think about his opening statement?
That's another L.
Oh my God.
I like it, but look, let me tell you why though. Like, at least let me give you a little bit of context. I ain't gonna drag it.
Oh yeah, you can try to tell me why you biased.
I'm gonna just tell you my he already paid. He paid $300K just to like he cloud chasing. But that's all I'm gonna say.
What? That made 0 sense. That cool. So first of all, if his
you didn't have to bring that up. We all knew he paid the $300,000. All he had to do was give his opening statement. He read an opening statement off the phone like he didn't. Like
I could tell how much I paid for this. I could tell how much I paid. If I paid,
that's fine. I don't really have a problem with it, but we all knew that already. All right. Everybody, so you knew it, right? Did you know?
I didn't. You didn't know? I knew. Yeah, I knew, but it's no problem mentioning it. If we already knew, then why he can't mention it?
He can, but it just sounds like another one of those.
To people that already want him to be on the losing. To people that already want him to be on the losing side, yeah. Like you already want him to be a loser. That's why you're looking at through your.
My point is,
rose-shaded glasses.
Huh? I believe that there is, what did you call it? Reasonable doubt that Tyler Robinson was a sole assassin. I believe there's reasonable doubt to that. There's been no proof that I've seen to say that's him. That was him. With all these 4K cameras all over the place, they got blurry footage at best. I don't want to go into all of that, but I'm saying I didn't see nothing to make me say.
We just talking about the opening statement right now. And if her claim is it's overwhelming evidence that he didn't do it, she definitely lost.
No, she gave.
You got to take his side way more.
I'll ask you. When we get there, I'll ask you if you find that shady, and I believe you're going to agree that it's shady. But we'll wait. Come on, we can go forward. I know we'll get to it.
I bet we're gonna go forward. So
she went into the evidence.
can I cook? If her claim is that it's overwhelming evidence that against that he didn't do it and he's a patsy, and that's what she's debating in this debate.
She didn't say that he didn't do it or that he's not involved, but that patsy means that they're using him to take majority of the fall, to take the fall. But when there's more people than him involved,
yeah, she got cooked. But go ahead. Let me let her get her opening statement.
Did you get it out of your system?
I did.
Okay, great. Well, I'm not going to waste time with the preamble because I think I just want to get to this. Did you get it out of
And she already took a shot. That's how people do. Did you get it out?
No, he took the shot. Already? He took the shot. He took the shot. Stop that. I'm not doing. These are the thing. I'm not using any dreams. They didn't come to me in a dream or any intuition. He got his little quick shots off. Trust me. Don't come on now. Be honest.
your system?
I did.
Okay, great. Well, I'm not going to waste time with the preamble because I think I just want to get to the substance of the debate, and I will just speak to the audience. I've obviously had an audience since we've been covering this case. People know that there was a personal friendship between me and Charlie.
That was an unnecessary bar. I already had an audience before. Like what? He already had an audience too. Okay, so she didn't have to mention that.
And diminishing the pursuit of something that makes sense regarding what happened on September 10th by throwing it to this is just people who are conspiracy theorists. These are people who are just trying to generate clicks. I don't think that people should be satisfied by that. I want people to remember that it's important to think. We've been lied to by the government a great many times just the last couple of years. If you just think,
I do agree with her on that point, though.
The things that we've learned about our government. And I do want to say this. What's been the most disturbing element, I think, for everyone is that not only does the narrative not make any sense, which I'm going to demonstrate, I don't need to waste time with the preamble going through the points or trying to insult you or pretending that I've been running the podcast saying it's just dreams and vibes like I'm Miss Cleo. And that's the reason why it's taking so many influencers. It looks like $1 billion industry of influencers to dispute everything Candace says. It's not because I'm on my platform saying I had a dream last night. I don't think I think that diminishes you as an argument. Obviously, we have presented a lot of evidence. You just presented a text message and said this is evidence. Well, that's how this entire thing began. You're talking about how Israel got into the conversation. It was because immediately after Charlie died, one of the first things we saw was this push to make us all think and remember how much he loved Israel. It's because the prime minister of Israel, who's fighting like a 27 front war, felt that he needed to come do a little mini tour and to be, strangely, to state that I did not kill Charlie Kirk, when nobody was having that thought that I can remember. Nobody was going, I wonder if Bibi Netanyahu killed Charlie Kirk. And then we had a round of influencers who lied and said Charlie was not changing on Israel, that he wasn't having any disagreements regarding that topic, that the day he died, he just loved Israel so much. And I demonstrated via a text message, which you just mentioned, and you're now contextualizing and pretending it was just about Tucker Carlson, which is not true. It was a part of a broader shift that Charlie was having over the last, I would say, actually on your show, it began since October 7th, which is when I began asking myself more questions about Israel as well. And so, yeah, when all of these things happen in the immediate aftermath, and then I drop a text message after everyone is denying that, Tucker Carlson then comes out and confirms the conversations that he had with Charlie. Megyn Kelly then comes out and confirms the private conversations that she had with Charlie. People then begin to ask a reasonable question, which is, why are we?
I just wanted to say, so far she's validated the reasons why she wants to look into Israel. She also validated that Charlie Kirk himself said that he had a problem with Israel, and not because she got some secret message or a phone call that she can't substantiate. No, because he went on shows and talked to Tucker Carlson about it as well. Tucker Carlson went on his show and said that. So it's more corroborated. It's not just like she just felt like this is what he thought.
I hate you, nigga. She just making shit up. So because they tried to make it seem like because Israel had a push to make it seem like what's his name? I forgot his name that fast. That he liked it is like he liked Israel. That means they had something to do with his murder. That makes zero sense.
It wasn't that he liked Israel. It was the fact that he was starting to shift on that particular place. Now, I'm not saying that automatically means anything, but based on her prior statement about trusting the government and their involvements in things such as assassinations in the past, and with this declassified stuff that's been coming out.
Wait a minute.
No.
Israel.
You disagree with her that you don't. That
ain't nobody else getting killed. Ain't nobody else getting murdered. It's a lot of people.
You disagree that you can't 100% trust the government, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. It don't have to.
One has nothing to do with the other.
Yes, it does.
No, it
does.
No, it does. Because I don't trust the government don't mean they killed Charlie Kirk.
I didn't say that it does. It does have something to do with it. If I drop
dead tomorrow and I said I don't believe in the government, y'all gonna be like, the government must have did it.
Nope, that's not what's going to happen. That's not what's going to happen. You don't have you don't have the ear of the president. You're not one of his trusted advisors. So no, they wouldn't say that.
It's
CJ,
plenty of people that
sorry.
got the
I
ear
would,
of
I
the
would say
president. What are
something
you
else,
talking
but I
about?
wouldn't. I would feel bad, but I wouldn't say the government got you, bro.
Exactly. It makes zero sense. What are you talking about?
No, it
Plenty of
makes a
people that
lot
got the
more
ear of
sense
the
than what you
president.
just said.
There's plenty of people that got the ear of the president, and they're not dropping dead.
Yeah, I got you. As long as they agree with a certain thing. My whole point was, it
my
doesn't matter
God.
what we think. No, it doesn't matter what we think. What was said was, Andrew said Charlie Kirk did not say that he was fearful of that nation taking his life. He said that he was fearful of the left. When she said she specifically had talks with him, Charlie Kirk has done shows, and Tucker Carlson has.
Who got the
Wait, no,
evidence?
let me
You talk
finish.
about
I didn't
talks.
cut you off. I didn't cut you off.
Ain't
I
no
didn't cut you
talks.
off.
No. We know what do we know about women? What do women do?
But that's why I didn't leave it at her.
Answer the
He tried to
question,
cut it
Zagu.
in.
Answer the question. What do women do?
The same thing people do, lie. They just
No, and what do
lie
women
more.
do most? What do women do the most?
They lie.
Thank
I
you.
agree.
So what are we talking about?
No, but I'm just telling you, Tucker Carlson went. No.
Where's the evidence? Show
Nigga.
us the
Tucker
text.
Carlson went on
You
his
got
show.
text about everything
Tucker
else.
Carlson a woman?
Show
Tucker
us.
Carlson a woman? Tucker Carlson a woman? Is Tucker Carlson a woman?
Tucker Carlson didn't say anything wrong.
Yes, he did. He went on his show and said Charlie Kirk told him the same shit, that he's turning on what's up, Marcus? That he's turning on the cause. But we being respectful. I didn't think nothing. What happened?
Yeah, all right, come on, let's get back to it, man.
Let's go.
You smoking crack rock.
Lying about this. If they were forthcoming with that and they had said, hey, yeah, Charlie was starting to ask questions. I think after October 7th, it's reasonable that people are starting to re-examine our relationship with Israel. We wouldn't be here today. But it has been lie after lie after lie, debunk after debunk after debunk. Yes, I did share that I had a dream that Charlie was betrayed. It's not a dream anymore. It's a reality. I look at what the organization has become, the people that they are partnering with, the lies that they are telling.
She had a dream that Charlie was beat. Who she thinks she is, man? Is she the Oracle? She must be the Oracle.
Hey, like she said, it became a reality.
What, man? I don't believe that. We going off her dreams. This bitch the Oracle. This bitch, who be having dreams that come true? This bitch is God.
The extraordinary people that they're sending out to say, I hadn't speak to Charlie since 2018, and it begins to look like a conspiracy.
I ain't gonna lie, the bitch look crazy. Look at her. I paused it on the right spot. The bitch look insane. What are we talking about, man? Stop it. She looked like a liar. The face of a liar.
And just as a historical fact, that entire term was created by the CIA to gaslight people after the assassination of JFK. So it's not exactly one term. To Charlie with the lies that they are telling, the extraordinary people that they're sending out to say, I hadn't speak to Charlie since 2018, and it begins to look like a conspiracy. And just as a historical fact, that entire term was created by the CIA to gaslight people after the assassination of JFK. So it's not exactly one that makes me nervous. Like calling somebody a conspiracy theorist is essentially saying that they demand further answers and they're not accepting the Fed slop. So I'm grateful that you came today. I don't need to, like I said, take cheap shots and discuss your manner of debate or your strategy. And I'm also grateful that you shared that you had that text message today, because everybody watching knows that I have been demanding not a debate, just an open conversation with Turning Point USA. They should be here. It shouldn't be you in that chair. It should be the person that took Charlie's place, maybe Erica Kirk, maybe Andrew Colbert. He's a spokesperson. And rather than doing that, they send us another influencer. So let's see how it goes.
Just out of curiosity, are you
okay? So she finished her side of it. What do you any thoughts? I think she took a shot at the end. The influencer, like, bitch, what? You just influencer too, bitch. Shut up.
Yeah, she went into a little bit of the evidence, but we all knew that she kind of was doing that for like the past 10 months. But she broke really, a lot of. You asked me
my bad.
It's all good. It's all good. She broke a lot of evidence on her show. I haven't watched every episode, but I've watched, a few. But I've seen her come up with credible evidence and speak to people that were directly involved and the things that they've said, which led to her, theories, and which she has a right to do as citizens. If I don't believe in something that's going on, I can research it myself, investigate it, speak about it with people, and use her platform to get more information from the people. You know what I'm saying? So, but they opening statements are opening statements. But like I said, the only thing with Andrew's statement was the overwhelming evidence thing. But other than that, they both did opening statements. You know what I'm saying? It's a wash.
I think, and she really about to get cooked in a few minutes. But
Okay, turn the fire up. Let's see.
yeah, she about to get her ass cooked. And be more concise, nigga. Put some umph in your voice, nigga. So the people can feel the energy. They need to feel the energy, Zaku.
Between 0 to 100, what is the likelihood that you think Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk and killed him?
Based on the evidence right now, I don't know. I'd say 75, 85%.
See, he did say 70. I knew he said 85%.
You're right. He said 75 to 85, but that's still not overwhelming.
I agree with that.
Oh, I like that song, 85%. That shit was overwhelmingly dope. Come on, man. Basing my
Yeah.
voice for that. That nigga cat.
All right,
Surely not
that's-
everybody was.
Hey, I like there we go, Zach. Dude, that's what I'm talking about, nigga.
Let's go, nigga. Go.
Exactly,
Let's go.
man. You
Go,
talking
I
too?
got you. Come on.
You want to be too something too smart, nigga. It's okay.
Nah, I just wanted to
These
be
people.
understood. But let's
We
go.
understand.
Candace?
0%.
0%.
I'm at 0.
So,
With what we've
Stood
seen in
on
terms of
it.
the evidence, I'm at 0%.
so not
And this bitch is at 0%.
Facts. Stood
What?
on it.
What?
Based
Oh,
on the
you
evidence she saw, she don't believe that he's by himself on this. She don't believe he's the lone nigga on the roof.
Okay, that don't no. 0% mean I don't. 0% means I don't believe you have anything to do with this. Not that he wasn't the lone member. What you talking about, man?
No, that wasn't the question.
As it was. What is the likelihood that they had something to do with this?
Based on the evidence right now,
100.
That's another influencer. So let's see how it goes.
Just out of curiosity, are you between 0 to 100? What is the likelihood that you think Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk and killed him?
See?
based on the
See?
evidence right now,
Fired the rifle.
I don't know.
You
I'd
don't
say
think he
75,
fired the rifle?
85%.
Candace?
0%.
Exactly. That's what I said. You said she had nothing to do with it. That's not what she said.
No, I didn't say she didn't have nothing to do with it. He said he had nothing to do with it. She's saying he has something to do with it, but that he didn't take the shot. 0%.
And she's 100% sure that he didn't take the shot.
She stood on it.
She's
You heard
saying
her?
that she got overwhelming. Thank you. So that's overwhelming. What we talking
You
about?
heard her.
Let me. She about to get cooked.
0%.
I'm at 0.
So,
With what we've seen in terms of the evidence, I'm at 0%.
so not only, that maybe somebody was behind him as a patsy influencing him, you're not even saying that he didn't even shoot Charlie Kirk. and
Right.
kill him.
I would, if you said, was he involved that day, as
Right.
I have consistently said on my platform, I would say, yes, he was. I don't know what role he played, but as the shooter, 0%.
Do you have any evidence for it?
For what? My
The
percentage?
fact that he didn't shoot and kill Charlie Kirk.
Yes, which I'm hoping we're going to get to all of the evidence that he feels that he has. I mean, I'm not even convinced that Charlie was shot from the rooftop on Losi that day, based on the evidence that has been.
Do you think he was shot?
I do not think that Charlie was shot from a 30-06 from
Yeah,
Losi.
but just shot it all.
So you think he got a
I
gotcha
don't know.
moment?
I think that
Why even
a
butt in?
projectile hit Charlie.
That's not a gotcha moment. All you gotta do is say
but,
yes.
but,
I think he
but
was
do you
shot.
agree that
How
he
is that
butted in?
the
Do you
niggas-
agree that he
y'all
butted in?
niggas- Yes, it's a debate, nigga. We can
No.
have-
The
I'm
moderator
letting
was
you-
talking to
we
her.
letting
The
each other,
moderator,
nigga.
that's the point of moderators. The moderator was moderating. Let the
No,
moderator
nigga.
moderate.
Oh my God. He asked the question. Do you think he was shot by a gun? She said, I think he was something by an object, a flying object.
No,
Like
you
what,
didn't say
bitch?
object,
Just
but
say
I got
yes or no.
She said
Evidence that has
no.
been.
Do you think he was
No, she did not.
shot?
Come on, man.
I do not think that Charlie was shot from a 30-06 from
Yeah, but just
Losi.
shot it all.
There you go.
I don't.
What do you
No,
mean?
he didn't ask that. He did not ask that question. He said, do you think he was shot? She said, I don't think he was shot from a 30-06. I didn't ask that bitch. I
And then
said, "Do
she's
you
gonna
think he was
continue to
shot?"
go on. It's gonna go
Can you
on.
be shot? Hey, can you be shot from a bow and arrow? Do people shoot those? Thank you. So if she say a flying object hit her, is that still shot? Yes, nigga.
Yeah, but
Stop playing with me.
The narrative is a 30
yes,
out
yes,
6
yes,
nigga.
nigga.
The narrative is a 30 out 6 hit him. The narrative wasn't no bow and arrow. The narrative is
That's
a
why I
30
said
out
she
6.
was trying to avoid the question. She wasn't trying to. She trying to avoid questions for no reason. Bitch, just answer the question. Do you think he was shot? So we can get in this debate.
To all of the evidence that he feels that he has. I mean, I'm not even convinced that Charlie was shot from the rooftop on Losi that day. Based
And she brought it up. What are you talking about? Trying to get a gotcha moment. She brought it up. That's
saying
insane.
him
That
butting
y'all niggas
in.
think that
I'm
he
saying
trying to
him
get a
butting
gotcha
in.
moment because y'all niggas want to defend these black holes so bad that y'all want to make shit up just to defend them.
Nigga, you know that ain't my angle. You know that
Well,
ain't
you
my
defending
angle.
this black
Talk
hole.
to who do that. Talk to
And I
who do
kinda
that,
like
not me.
Candace. And I kind of like Candace, but she got cooked.
on the evidence that has been.
Do you think he
I think she was shot by. I think something hit him from a distance, but it wasn't shot. What, bitch? What does that even mean?
That shows you
Was
don't
shot.
watch the show. Go ahead and play it.
I
Go,
Play
you
it,
can say
dude.
something before I play. You play it.
Yeah.
do not think that Charlie was shot from a 30-06 from
yeah,
Losi.
but just shot it all?
I don't. I don't know. I think that a projectile hit Charlie, and I'm open.
A projectile hit me. Bitch, how? Was it shot or not?
She said, I don't know. That's an answer. She said a projectile. And if you want to know,
a projectile, how do you get hit by a projectile if it's not shot?
they didn't really go into it because she changed the subject, but she said from the road mic. No, nigga, she said from the road mic. She said it came out the road mic.
That's one cooking that she didn't want to answer the question.
She answered it.
Other
What do
people's
you mean? Wait,
presentations.
I
think
she answered it.
I think he was hit by a projectile. Bitch, what?
That
So
means
that
he
means he
was
was
shot by a 30-06, like she said.
What? Are you talking
Play it again,
about,
dog.
bitch?
Play it again. She agreed that he was shot, but she didn't say with what. That's all. Same thing. Not
No,
a
she
bow and
said,
arrow.
I don't know. I know a projectile hit him. That's what she said, nigga.
Pelosi that
said he
day,
was shot with
based on the
something.
evidence that has been.
Do you think he was shot?
I do not think that Charlie was shot from a 30-06 from
Yeah,
Pelosi.
but just shot at all.
I don't know. I think that a projectile hit Charlie,
Thank you. She did not say he was shot. She said, I think a projectile hit him.
and I'm open to other people's presentations, but I have not seen any compelling evidence that Charlie was shot by a 30-06.
Can we see maybe if we're going to have an olive branch to each other, if maybe we can establish what we consider the facts of the case to be first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you're not sure if he was actually shot. You're open to alternative theories. to that.
He was definitely hit with a projectile of some description. If we're talking about was he shot from a gun, a 30-06, I would say definitively no.
Okay.
It defies common sense to think that he had a Superman neck, and even if he did have a Superman neck, which has been demonstrated,
This bitch is dumb. If he had a super neck, guess what would have happened if he had a Superman neck, Sagu? Tell us what would have happened. If this nigga had Superman's neck, what would have happened?
It wouldn't have hit him.
No, it would have hit him, but what would have happened?
Not the neck. It wouldn't have went through the
The
skin.
bullet would have bounced off. If he
it
had
wouldn't have hit his
Superman's neck.
It wouldn't have hit the neck. What she
No,
talking about?
no, nigga. I answered that question I asked you. If he
I'm
had
saying you,
Superman's neck,
It would have
what would-
bounced off, so it wouldn't have hit his
Thank
neck
you.
bone,
So
which
the
is what
bitch
they're
is
saying
dumb.
it bounced off
What
of.
she
No, they're
talking
saying
about?
it bounced off his fucking neck bone, CJ.
oh my god,
They saying the bullet bounced off his neck bone and didn't go
So
through.
what?
No, they saying that's why there was no exit wound.
So bullets can't bounce off of bones.
That's what they trying to say. That's why she
If
did the whole
bullets
Superman
not
neck
bounce off
theory.
of bones, nigga.
Not a 30-06, bro.
Oh my god,
Yeah. Ask him.
I think actually
I don't know about bullets like that, but
recently a YouTuber
I been shot, nigga. I know
I
how
know
they
that,
work
I know
when they
that,
into
but
your body, nigga.
It wasn't no
guess what I don't.
30-06
And
either.
guess what I don't have.
It wasn't no 30-06.
And guess what I don't have for one of the guns.
A 30-06 bullet wound.
A exit
You don't
wound,
have that.
nigga.
You don't
A
have a
exit
30-06
wound.
bullet
I don't
wound.
have an exit wound, nigga. That's why I
Because you
don't
got shot
have.
with a lower caliber gun.
I don't have an exit wound, nigga.
You got
So what
shot
we
with a
talking- like,
handgun,
what y'all
nigga.
talking about? Bones
You got
can't
shot
stop
with a
bullets.
handgun, nigga. It's not
The-
an AR. It's
the
not an
bullet went through
automatic
both- the
rifle. It's
bullet
not a
went through
rifle
both
at
legs,
all.
nigga. And the second leg don't got an exit wound. What y'all talking about?
It's not a 30-06, bro.
Thank you, man. Making shit up.
Superman neck,
I
and
made
even
a
if he did have a
basket
Superman
today
neck,
playing
which has been
basketball. That
done.
don't mean it was a fucking slam dunk. That don't mean it was a
my
three-pointer.
God. Y'all niggas make up excuses
That
for
shit is
anything,
crazy what you
man.
just
Hit
said.
the link if y'all want to pull up too, man. We dropped the link to niggas. Cause I ain't about to be
No,
cooking this
let us
shit all
watch it.
night.
Let us go through our thing and then we hit it.
It
All right, come on.
defies common sense to think that he had a Superman neck, and even if he did have a Superman neck, which has been demonstrated, I think actually recently a YouTuber actually set up Valhalla steel cages and shot it, and it went through. So under no circumstance will I.
So at least not a 30-06.
Definitively not a
Okay,
30-06
but you
from
are
Losi,
open-
150 feet. No,
But you're not necessarily closing off the avenue that he could have been shot at all.
with maybe a smaller.
Smaller caliber. Okay. And then
There you go, CJ.
there's some things that I'm going to make.
Excuse me. Oh, she conceded.
She just
Finally
said that
conceded?
she could have been
Finally
shot with a
conceded?
smaller
So it
caliber.
wasn't- So it wasn't a gotcha moment if she conceded.
No, but my point is, it's another win for her because what the case says.
How was
it
that a
was
win
30
for her?
No. Let me explain it to you, nigga. The case said it was a 30-06.
Oh my
She
god.
just saying that
That's
there's
when
no way it was a
That
30-06,
ain't
and
a
he
win for
agreed
her,
to
nigga.
basically
She
letting
just-
her get away with that.
Every time every point is not a win. Every point you could concede a point, you could
Go-
I guess you
if-
could win a point.
If
but
that
she didn't
point,
win that
if
point.
that
What are you
point
talking about?
tears at the fragment of the defense's case,
You did
or-
not
or-
win
or the
that point,
prosecution's
nigga.
case, it's a
What
win.
you talking about?
You
Let's
heard
go.
me.
All right, let's go to
I'm gonna have to use her line
I
on
think
you.
we need more
what line?
I
you
can't
on?
understand it for you, nigga.
Oh my god.
answers on, and I'm fine with that. And we can get to those things as well. The other thing is in the timeline, one of the things that we dispute, I think, on the timeline is that you think that Robinson drove hours away to a steakhouse. in
Yes.
the timeline. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And what's the compelling evidence that you think you have there?
I spoke to the owner of the restaurant,
Mhm.
and have seen the receipts.
That's compelling evidence that you spoke to a fucking owner of a restaurant.
Yes, an eyewitness, the same shit that the police do.
That ain't
Stop
compelling
playing.
evidence,
Stop
nigga.
playing.
You can't use hearsay in court. You
No,
can't use
that's the
eyewitness.
whole point. That's where you don't miss it. That's how she knew he wasn't watching.
All right,
In this particular, no,
I
in
got
this
it.
particular
You
part
might
of
have got me on that
proceeding-
point, nigga. I concede.
Okay, all right, let's go.
If
I ain't
it's
gonna,
eyewitness,
I ain't
it's
gonna,
not, if it's eyewitness, then it's not hearsay.
I know the conversation that I had, and I think it's enough that it will be presented. Obviously, if this goes to trial, but yes, I do believe that he was in Panguitch, which is near his grandparents' home.
Did he give you an unedited copy of that receipt?
I have seen an unedited copy of that receipt. It was not given to me from the owner. But I want to, before we get into like all the timeline stuff, I want to address what you think is evidence so we can keep this on par with what your claim is. Since
Well, I think that that's a
Oops.
piece of evidence that's in dispute, and that's why I'm.
yeah, but
Because if
we're
we're not
trying to get
establishing
to
the
whether there's
timeline.
overwhelming evidence that Tyler Robinson did this.
Yeah,
so
if you
whether
wanna
then
use the
starting
first-
with
if you want to use the first part of that for the internal critique, for
we
you,
should
that's
go
fine.
over the actual
Okay,
evidence
so
that we feel.
The first reason that I think,
he's trying to
I
get
think
away
it's
from the
compelling
evidence.
evidence.
He want to go over the actual evidence that's in the case. She want to talk. He want to talk about some receipt that she know that he knows she don't have.
She about to get cooked in the evidence part 2, nigga. So
Okay, let's see.
just buckle up.
Let's see. I doubt it.
Buckle up, nigga.
Internal critique
Yeah,
for
like
you,
we should
that's
go
fine.
over the actual
Okay,
evidence
so
that we feel.
The first reason that I think it's compelling evidence is that Tyler Robinson's rifle was found near the crime scene. So I would consider that to be very good evidence. And also the fact of the matter is that I dispute this claim that a 30-06 could not have made this wound. I think that that's absurd. 150 grain Remington core locks absolutely could shatter when it hits the neck of any human being. When you say that there's some steel neck and it's a smaller caliber, you have to make a counter explanation.
Pause it right
Why
quick.
wouldn't a smaller caliber also go through bone?
It could. I didn't say it can't.
Right, exactly. So if that
Go ahead.
This nigga's a dummy.
No,
First
you
of
can go.
all,
No, because
he's a liar, bro. He's already been found out for stolen valor. That's some of the worst shit you could ever do. Talking about he was an Army sniper. His wife said, "No, oh my God, nothing, man." This nigga character witness. This character matters. Now he want to sit there talk about bullet grains and all kind of 150 women. Shut your bitch ass up. That nigga don't know nothing. He don't know shit. He didn't know nothing about this case. I'll definitely say that. I ain't gonna say don't nothing about bullets or shooting the gun and shit. But he don't know nothing about this case. He's there for. He think he's. That nigga think he debate Jesus. He's trash, bro.
Oh my God. Now I see the hate. Now I hear the hate.
Nigga, I
Ain't
seen
no
what he
way.
did I seen what he did when they pressed his ass about some other shit. He couldn't even be good faith about it when he got pressed by the white boy, the jail white boy. But that's not for today.
Now, man.
But
Let me check. Let's finish. Let him talk a little more.
it's the case, then ammunition is going to be the critical key here. And if we have frangible ammunition, which we do in this case, a flex tip round, well, I'm sorry, not a flex tip, a soft point round from 150 grain Remington core lock, that's just a small jacket that goes around the actual lead piece. This thing could have split apart in air for all we know, but definitely upon impact. And we have the medical examiner who confirms this in a summary. And my team can bring that up, the summarization.
yeah, but where'd the
Means he would
bullet
have to
go?
be
He's
a part of
talking
some kind
about
of
the
conspiracy
shelling
as well.
splits apart and could
Okay,
be anywhere.
so
But the
just to
bullet,
start with your point,
dummy.
Oh my God.
No, for real, CJ. When you shoot the bullet, we know that the powder is encased in the shelling, but the bullet goes, the shelling gets dispersed, and like, come on, man, this nigga think
This
we
is what you're
dumb.
doing. This is what you're gonna do the whole
Big
time.
words.
Okay. Oh my God.
about saying that the gun was found near him. Near Losey Center, or I guess off in the woods. That gun. Did you watch the testimony? Did you watch the preliminary
yeah, we
hearing?
covered it live. Yeah.
Okay, so forgetting what the summary of the medical report was, did you watch the testimony that was given by the Caitlin Oliver, the ATF woman, Samantha Carner,
Mhm.
any of those people who went into the science of
Yes, I recall. You're talking about
the bullet
when they-
analysis?
Yeah, when they went into the DNA.
Okay, so that's kind of the most relevant part.
Okay.
I'm not denying, I've never denied on my platform or anywhere else that a gun owned by Tyler Robinson was found near the crime scene, right? That
Okay.
doesn't remove if you think somebody set up as a patsy, you could take a gun out of this room right now and you could walk out and plant it in the woods near a crime scene.
I
That's
agree.
not convincing evidence to
I
me.
concur with the fact that that's a possibility.
So you
logically possible.
I think have said on the platform that
So
you
it's
were
a
a gunsmith.
possibility. Then why bring it up,
That makes
just
zero
concurred.
sense to me. Like, what are you talking about?
CJ? He said it's overwhelming evidence because they found Tyler Robinson's gun. She
Yes.
said and explained why.
That is evidence. If I found your gun on a spot, It's pretty good evidence that you did something, especially if it's
Right,
more
I got
evidence to
you,
go
but
with
I got
it.
you, but it's not 100% evidence like he's trying
And
to
if
say.
it's more evidence to
Overwhelming.
go with it, then it could
No,
make
no,
100%.
dude, no, dude.
If
Rewind it
it's
back
more
10 seconds.
evidence to
Rewind
go
it back
with
10
it,
seconds
then
for
it
cutting
could
me
be
off.
100%, nigga.
Rewind it
Stop
back 10 seconds for cutting me off. Rewind that shit back and listen, no. 'cause
right
you
now,
wasn't-
and you
listen.
could walk out and plant it in the woods near a crime scene.
I
That's
agree.
not convincing evidence to
I
me.
concur with the fact that that's a possibility.
So
rewind it
you
back.
are
Logically
you.
possible.
I
Somebody
think
could take the shit and put it out there, and he agreed.
Tyler Robinson was found near the crime scene. Right. That
Okay.
doesn't remove if you think somebody set up as a patsy. You could take a gun out of this room right now and you could walk out and
I agree that if you're trying to set somebody up, yes, you can take their gun and put it somewhere. But if they did the fucking crime, them finding your gun is still evidence too, nigga.
I didn't say it wasn't, but I just said
Okay,
it's not
so-
100% evidence, and
don't
it's also
prove
not
that-
100%.
Or
No,
first
it's
of all,
both
it's not
the points
evidence that
being made.
somebody
That's my
set me up
point.
because they hold. It's not evidence that somebody set me up because they found that ain't evidence at all towards
If
patsy.
I'm saying my theory is you're set up. They
You
set
want
my
that.
homie CJ up, and then I'm gonna use that. Anybody could have did that and put that out there that have access to this to
What?
his shit.
What?
So if you think they set me up for a crime, and I'm telling you and you trust me, and I'm saying I didn't do it, but they got my gun, and I'm saying people had access to my house, and some people that have access to my house is involved in the case, that's not a possibility.
Who in this house is involved in the case?
What's his flurry fluff guy name?
Who was he to the case?
That's his boyfriend. That's the guy that they believe that said that. Whatever, you'll find out. His name is
That's what I'm
Lance.
saying.
Lance
He's not a fed, so why would
No,
he
no,
set
no,
him
no.
up?
He stays with
He's
them.
not
though,
a
I'm saying.
fed, so why would he set him up?
Patsy. That's the whole theory. Patsy.
Why, if
Somebody
he's
else
not,
is
why would
involved.
he set him up? That makes zero
Patsy.
sense.
Patsy.
That don't
Yes,
make
they
sense.
do.
That makes
Yes,
that's
it do.
one for Andrew.
Nope.
My gun being somewhere is not evidence for Patsy. That's evidence that I did some shit.
It is, and she's going to give you even more breakdown, even
She about
further
to get
breakdown
cooked.
about
She
the
about to get
prints
cooked.
on the gun,
About to
about
get
the
cooked.
prints
Let me-
on the
let me-
fucking gun.
Okay, go ahead. Hold on.
planted in the woods near a crime scene.
I
That's
agree.
not convincing evidence to
I
me.
concur with the fact that that's a possibility.
So you
logically
are
possible.
you I think have said on a platform that you were a gunsmith.
Mhm.
Okay, and for how many years?
many years.
For many years. You
Mhm.
also said that
So he is a gunsmith. So you do know about bullets, Mr. Zach.
I already conceded to that, and I said he know about shooting guns. I'm not going to say
Okay.
that, but he lied about being an Army sniper.
No, he
His
did
wife
not.
said he was an Army sniper. He
says-
on a
so
podcast
he
said
didn't
that
lie.
was in
He
the
did
Army
not
for
lie.
1
His wife
year.
lied. So he didn't
She
lie.
said
His
he was in
wife
the Army
lied.
for a year, and then
Oh,
on
he
another
didn't- so
podcast,
he
on
did-
whatever podcast, the nigga said they asked him, "Was you in the Army? Did you serve?" He said no.
So he didn't lie. His wife lied.
Fine.
So he didn't
Yeah, he
lie. His
said
wife
no.
lied. So he didn't lie. His wife lied, my brother. Come on, man.
No, he lied too,
You
bro.
were an
No,
Army
stop
sniper?
that. Stop that. He lied.
I wasn't a sniper in the Army,
okay.
and I never said
He
that.
just said I wasn't, and he said I never said that.
No, this. He said he was in the Army for a year. Nigga, that's what I'm telling you on another podcast. And then
Okay,
on
but he never
whatever
said I was a
podcast,
sniper. That's what we talking about, sniper, man.
I'll send you the clip. He said he was in the Army. We
Sorry,
talking
your
about
wife-
lying on stolen valor.
Oh, my,
Yes.
that's irrelevant. Go.
If
No,
she knew
it's
that you were
never
an
not,
Army
bro.
sniper.
Yeah, I don't know. Like 15 years ago, she said something.
Does it
She said
change
that
15
was-
years later?
She said that it was colloquial. So I
Army
don't-
sniper is a colloquial term?
Yeah, I was never an Army sniper.
Okay. What did you
He said he was never an Army sniper.
No, I got you. But he trying to say, so like she said, she pressed
She
you.
was lying.
Your wife didn't
She
know
was
that.
lying.
Your
My
wife
wife
didn't
was
know
lying.
that.
He should have said it was a lie. She was. I don't know. I don't know where she got that from. That's what he should have said.
That's what he
do
should
in the
have
Army?
said.
Did you teach? She then corrected and said you taught rifles in the Army?
No, I didn't teach rifle. No, I taught rifles as a private citizen.
Okay.
Mhm.
Uh,
And I was an NRA instructor for many
Okay,
years
so
alongside my gun job.
as with your expertise,
Mhm.
when she gave testimony on the stand, Samantha Carner, that there was dust and there was debris
Mhm.
that was found in the gun barrel.
Yep.
And then when we had the person who, and this was, I believe, Caitlin Oliver, who explained painfully about the DNA, the prints.
Well, let's start with a
No,
point
no,
at
no,
a time.
I'm not done. You said something, so I'm going to finish my thought, right?
You don't want to do a point at a time?
No, well, sure. If you want to respond to,
Well, I
but
wanted
I
to
want you to
start
respond to
with
2
the
points.
debris.
I want you to start with 2 points.
Okay.
Dust and
Mhm.
debris in the gun barrel.
Yeah.
Secondly, the fact that there were 5 sets of prints, 5 plus actually by the end of the testimony, 5
Mhm.
sets of prints for which we already had the woman who worked for the FBI forensics testify that above 2 prints, if you're taking a sample, it's no longer a science, right? She testified that when they took the sample of what was on the trigger, they saw 5 plus prints. And among those 5 plus prints, Tyler Robinson's was the most degraded.
Mhm.
So I would like you to explain how Tyler Robinson's prints could be the most degraded when she said, actually, you could have DNA on something that
You ready for her to get cooked?
No, before you start it, he's going to explain the dust being blown out the gun barrel. I
Right.
agree with that. It's possibility you can shoot a bullet
Oh.
and there
Right,
still
right,
be
right.
gun in the dust barrel.
All right.
But no, CJ, fuck that. You're a logical nigga. If I touch the gun last, my fingerprints aren't going to be the most degraded. The person
Oh,
who
you about to
touched
get
it more
cooked too. You about to
recently.
get cooked too. Two niggas getting cooked right at the same time. Zagu and what's her name? Read that for me. Can you see this?
Nah, you probably can see it better than me.
Let me read it for you, my brother. Let me go click on it. Okay, so I typed in, if 5 people touch something, why would my fingerprints be most degraded? And you want to hear the answer, my brother?
Go ahead, present
Oh, thank you, my brother.
it.
If your fingerprints might look the most worn down because of how hard you press the condition of your skin or unique oils. The first person to touch the object or person who pressed with the most force leaves the most. Hold on, because where did I have it? Because they said, let me go to my phone because they have the answer to that. I ain't playing with you, man.
This nigga
Like,
reaching.
don't do. It's called research. Your fingerprint might look the most degraded if you touch the surface last and smeared fingerprint, Mr. Zagu and Mrs. fucking dumbass.
It's called reach search. What you doing? You reaching like a motherfucker.
Your fingerprints might look. Let me turn this down so y'all.
Yeah, you blind the nigga.
Fingerprints might look the most degraded if you touch the surface last.
Again, and what was the first thing you said before fingerprint? What's that word you said? No. Repeat that word you said before fingerprints, my guy.
Degraded.
No, that's after.
Most.
No, that's not the one. There's another M word you used.
Well, say it for me, nigga. I don't know.
Might be.
My God.
Oh, that don't matter? Something might be. It might not be. What the fuck? That's again. It leaves reasonable doubt. Might be, might not be, my nigga. So again,
just say you getting cooked, nigga.
That's a wash. Move.
Ain't no wash.
You
It
touch.
is.
So you already.
Might not be.
So thank you, and you already qualified the first point about the dust. I qualified the second point about this.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
did
you
not.
did, nigga. You said
You definitely
I
did
agree.
not.
With, you said no, nigga.
I'm
This
not
guy
gonna
we
take
can
your
rewind
word.
it. We can rewind it, nigga.
DJ, I'm
You
not gonna
said
take your word.
I agree
over
with
the
you. Said I
forensic
agree with
scientist,
him.
nigga.
You said I agree with him. That's how dust could get into the rifle. And
You better than God, nigga.
I showed y'all how fingerprints can be degraded if you touch it last.
Yes, but I'm taking the opinion of the people that actually looked at that gun, the forensic scientists that actually looked at that gun, bro.
Mr.
Not
Black.
not what your cheap Google search
Go
said with
look
an
at
improper
Google.
prompt.
Go Google it, Mr. Black. ChatGPT it. Why would mine be the most degraded? It said if I touch it last, it would be the most degraded. Stop playing with me, man. It's called research. Black people don't do no research.
No, it might be if it said might and if. Oh my God. But
Oh
yeah, go ahead,
my
play
God.
it. Go ahead, play it.
Your fingerprints might look the most degraded if you touch it.
If.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, this nigga
Yeah,
want to play the word games. This nigga want to
That's
play
some
the word
whimsical shit.
You could have DNA on something that you've never touched.
Harry
And
Potter.
to get DNA,
This nigga want to play word games. My bad. Go.
You Harry
You wanna
Potter
say
that
something
shit up.
else?
Good shit
All right,
though. Out that
man,
Harry
let
Potter
her
book.
get cooked because I already looked it up for y'all. So every time y'all hear her bring up this degraded shit, just know that the person who touched the gun last will have the fingerprints.
No, it don't be will. It don't be will.
Every
It
time
might.
she say degraded, just think
It
in your
might.
head, oh, she getting cooked. Just think, oh, she cooked. When
No,
she
listen
says
to what
degraded,
the
every time she
forensic
say
scientist
degraded,
said.
just think cooked.
degradation, they've looked at pieces, items 20, 40 years on that don't have degradation. Yet Tyler Robinson's prints, amongst 5+ other prints, were the most degraded on that weapon.
Yeah. So let's get into all three of the claims. First, with debris. When it comes to debris, firing rifle doesn't always blow the debris out of the barrel.
Okay, that
So
you think there could be debris and dust.
Yeah.
He just fired the weapon.
Sure.
Okay.
Not only that, he left it in a forest. Now, I don't know if you agree with me, but if you leave a rifle in a wooded area, it's also possible that debris could get in that way. But I'm not even sure that that's what the case is.
found
I
in a
think it's far
box.
more likely that he fired the shot. It just didn't blow up.
Oh man, y'all got a million excuses for everything.
No excuse. The shit was found in the box. That's what I'm saying. This shit is crazy.
You already conceded to the debris point, my brother. I don't know why you still windmilling, Zach.
No, again, it's a possibility. So that's why I went with it. But it's still
Anything's possible. You sound like
he's
fucking.
off. That's my
You sound
point.
like
That's why
Kevin
he's
Garnett, nigga. What you
That's
talking
why
about?
I feel sorry for you
Anything's
getting
possible.
cooked like
It's
this because
possible.
you took an
What you
impossible
talking about? It's
position to
possible.
defend.
Anything's
trying to-
possible, nigga.
You're trying to defend the
It's
impossible. That's my point.
nigga. You could win the lottery tomorrow.
Debris out, and it often doesn't. You'll find this if you take Grandpappy's dirty rifle and it's all dusty inside the bore and you go fire it. You'll often look down the bore and there's still dust.
Okay.
Happens all the time.
Okay. And the prints?
Yeah. So the prince, we don't know all of the
The Prince.
No,
I
let it
already
play.
showed y'all
Let it
about the
play.
Prince.
Let it
So
play.
she already, no,
Let
she
it
already.
play. Let it play so she can say what the scientist said. We already heard what your Google
We
said.
do.
Nigga.
It was excruciatingly long testimony on the Prince.
We don't, because they haven't gone to trial, so we don't know on the print front. But Tyler Robinson's DNA was on there. You made a claim that Lance Twiggs' DNA was on there, and it was
So
Let it play.
not.
Well, when she gave the testimony, no, first let's go to your first point because that's wrong. We can get a fact check on that. What do you mean we don't know until it goes to trial about the degraded Prince? She testified, and
Yeah.
this is the person who took the Prince.
Yes, but the problem is that inside of this particular testimony, you agree with me that there's going to be much more of the DNA analysis.
Well,
So every time you hear degraded Prince, just remember she getting cooked. Degraded Prince show on the person that touched it last will be degraded the most. Cooked.
trial, right?
But
No,
you also
that's
would agree
not.
that
No,
her
that's the
fact is
narrative
not going
that
to
you're throwing
change
out
that
there,
among the
bro.
Prince, his was the most degraded.
Even
so I'm
if-
asking you to
but let's-
address that. How
That ain't no damn narrative. That's the fact, Jack. What you talking about?
What, with a
man?
might and an if?
And let me
With a
tag
might and an
Candace.
if? But let me say this, though,
tag
right
Candace.
quick.
Let me tag. Hold on. Let me tag them in the title, man, so we can get more viewers. Feel me? Just in case. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you gotta say, my brother. I gotta see how.
Shout out to the people from my side watching. It ain't many of
Shout
them, but
out.
thank y'all
Hit-
tapping in.
hit the
I
like
didn't send
button.
out no. Yeah, hit the like for sure.
Sorry. Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your
Share the
promotion.
video. Some more people could pull up.
Do your promotion, my brother.
No, we good. So if the Prince, like, okay, no, not even fuck that. Where they at right now? He's trying to say that the forensic scientists, what they said, is gonna not be the same thing that they're gonna say in the damn trial. Dude is stupid. He's just trying to. This nigga running in circles. Rewind it 5 seconds and hit that play button for me, brother.
This guy. I know I'm trying to type some shit.
Well,
Could that be possible?
Let's give it
Wind it 5 seconds.
testimony. You agree with me that there's going to be much more of the DNA analysis in the trial, right?
But you also would agree that her fact is not going to change. That among the Prince, his was the most degraded.
Even
so I'm
if-
asking you to
but
address
let's-
that. How
well-
could that?
You. That's what you want to hear. She got cooked right there.
No,
Man.
play it, play it,
Oh, keep going. Keep going.
and watch him
Be
change.
Here,
possible?
let's give it. Let's just grant this for a second as a possibility that his fingerprints were degraded.
Watch this.
It's not a possibility. It's a fact. The
Okay,
person who took
okay, hang on, hang
it.
on. I'm just
okay.
granting it for the sake of argument.
You should grant it because it's a fact
Okay,
that
so
she
now,
presented.
so now it's
Okay.
granted.
Stop it.
So what?
Nigga, you ain't in no power.
do you mean, so what?
Yeah, so
position
what?
of
What is that?
power, nigga. You get to grant it. Or you don't get to grant nothing if it's a fact, dummy.
Man, you
don't
know what
grant
granted
facts.
means,
Facts are
Jack?
just facts.
Dodo. Granted means, hey, I'll give you that. I don't even.
No,
I
that's
won't
what
even
she kinda
argue that.
said. That's why she said
Even
it like
if
that. You're not in
his
a
was the
position
most
of power.
degraded.
He kept doing this shit. I'll grant you that. You're lying. You don't grant
Oh
me
my
nothing.
God.
You don't have the power. You're not in a position of moral
Oh
high ground
my
or nothing on this, dude.
He just said,
Golden
I'll
dollar ass
concede that
dude.
argument, man. That's what grant means. I'll concede
Say
that
cons-
point.
Yeah, I got you. If it was somebody else, I would say that. But he's in bad faith. He's doing what he's
Oh
think he's
my
doing.
God,
He's using
y'all
tactics,
are
nigga. She's
anything,
just
guys.
a better debater than he is.
You just talking, man. Like y'all just hating on my boy, Andrew Wilson.
Oh, that's your
Because
boy.
he's
See,
white.
so you already got a horse in the race.
I'm not my boy, my
That's
real
your
boy,
boy.
nigga. I don't know that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I know what you're saying. That's your boy.
I
You
fuck with
fucks with
Candace too if she making sense. Candace just ain't making sense. It ain't my fault she ain't making sense. I didn't tell her not to make sense, Zagu. I didn't tell her, hey, botch
Go
the
ahead.
fucking
Go
debate.
ahead.
Exactly.
Go ahead. I got you.
I didn't say botch the debate,
That's
Candace.
your opinion because she making sense to me, and this nigga talking in circles like a stupid that don't have no information about the case.
Possible.
Oh my God. All right.
Let's give it. Let's just grant this for a second as a possibility that his fingerprints were degraded.
It's not a possibility. It's a fact. The person who took
hang
it.
on, I'm just granting it for the sake of argument.
You should grant it because it's a fact
Okay,
that
so
she
now,
presented.
so now it's
Okay.
granted. So what?
What do you mean? So what?
Yeah. So what? What does that prove?
Thank you. And that's only he granted it because his is the most degraded, which means and she didn't know that it because she didn't know and he didn't know that it proves that he touched it last. So it proves
It doesn't
his
prove
argument.
that.
So
It might prove that if something else happens.
proves
It
his
might
ar-
prove
he-
that
can I finish
if
cooking?
something happens. You
Can I
spread the
finish cooking?
narrative. It's
Not
false.
finished cooking, nigga. So it proves his argument. He
You're
just
cooking
didn't
with
know it.
artificial food.
He just didn't know it. It
You got
proved
fake
she didn't know it
ingredients.
either. So she
got
would have
fake
knew that. Hey, him having the most degraded fingerprints proved his argument. She wouldn't have kept saying it. She just so slow. The nigga, they both just didn't have the definition of, or they didn't know the context of what having the most degraded fingerprints meant.
I could tell you what happened, but I can't understand it for you, brother.
I bet you can't, nigga. And I
Yeah,
can't
I know.
understand it
And he couldn't either. That's why she said it.
Neither
Most
one
powerful
them.
line of the debate.
This nigga, man, people are Black. Let me see you debate. Hit the link, nigga. You come debate somebody. Niggas always gonna act like they top tier debaters.
it proves that
I think he's talking
if
about
his
him and
prints
her.
were the most degraded
They always like they got so much knowledge.
amongst 5 of them,
Huh? Black is my nigga though. But you
Me
don't
too.
nigga Black. You ain't no debater.
I
I
think
might
he's
see
talking
you
about
debate.
them though. I think he's talking about
No,
Candace and
I
Andrew.
think these niggas, I think they pretty good debater. I think Candace ain't
Me
that
too.
good at debating.
I think
I think Andrew's a great debater.
Yeah, they
One
both
of the
good.
great debaters.
What does that prove?
it proves that if his prints were the most degraded amongst 5 of them,
Mhm.
you're going to have to explain how that's possible if he's the one that recently fired the weapon.
Thank you. Cook, nigga. Cook. Excuse you. Cricket's over there, huh? Cricket's from my boy Zagu. I understand.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So wait a second. You're saying that it's an impossibility that if his fingerprints are the most degraded,
I'm telling you
if
to
that's the
explain it.
case-
You're the gunsmith.
Well,
so
wait a
explain it.
second. How would a gunsmith give an analysis on fingerprints or DNA? Do you think that I work in a DNA laboratory?
So
with
your answer
fingerprints?
is I don't know. You can just say you don't know.
I did it
Facts.
for him.
Just say
I
you
did it
don't
for
know,
you.
nigga.
No, I did it. He did. And I did the study for you guys. The most degraded fingerprints, like I keep saying, means you touched the gun last.
It said it might be if you do a certain thing that we don't know he did or not.
Why you keep
Come
saying
on,
might be?
bro.
It never says it might be you touched the gun first. It never
That's
meant
what
that.
you said.
I
You
say
read
it
the
never meant that
definition.
you touched the gun first.
So in your definition, it didn't say might if
It
you
didn't
do
say,
something.
it don't say it might mean you touched the gun first, nigga. It just means you touched the gun last. There is no other option.
No, it don't say it means that. It said it might
It says
mean
it means
that
that you might have
if you
touched the
do
gun
something,
last.
then you could be the
Yes,
one
or
that
it could
touched
be
it last.
other options like debris, like
Mm-mm.
they already said.
No,
Thank you. You getting cooked. You getting
I thought
cooked
you
like
was more
she getting
open-minded
cooked.
than that,
Both of
CJ.
y'all getting cooked.
who? Oh, you think you cooking something?
I'm cooking you right now. Yeah.
But
You
I
don't
did.
have to.
But I
You
did.
proving
But
how bad you are.
What you say?
You proving how bad you are.
I what? Cooking? I'm great at cooking, nigga.
You have fake
Right now,
ingredients.
right
you
now
cooking,
we
you
having
cooking with beach
zagumi.
sand.
Right now
And
we having
It
zagumi.
said, no, let me cook
Right
now, nigga.
now we having
No,
zagumi.
it said you sea salt. This nigga put some beach
Right
sand in
now
it.
we
This
having
nigga-
no. We having zagu beef.
Stop it.
Why-
We having
you
that
know,
salty
like
beach
wagyu,
sand.
Like wagyu, we having zagu steak.
We having
Ain't that what it's
CJ Sandy cream of wheat.
We having zagu beef right now, man. Not
Stop
wagyu,
it.
but zagu, nigga.
CJ
What we
tofu.
talking about? Oh, there he goes. You better bring your ass up here, pause. What you got to say for yourself, my brother?
Man, neither one of these people know what they're talking
Oh my God! Here we go with Black, Mr. Knowledgeable.
What up,
No.
Black?
about. Listen, what's up, Zagu? What's happening?
Oh, chilling.
So this is the whole thing about it, right? If CJ, if you touch a door handle, go out. Then Zagu touch the door handle, go out. And then I come along last and touch the door handle, go out. Whose prints are going to be more prominent?
I don't know, but the most degraded could be the one that touched it last.
No, the most degraded are going to be the person that touched it first.
Black. That's
Man,
why he
do
said
you-
could. He's always throw the caveat in there. That's why he said could be.
Do you know? I just Googled it, man. Do you know how Google works? Google
Yeah,
ain't gonna- why would Google like that?
do you know how
You think
words
Google
work?
working? Hold on. You think Google working for this case too?
CJ,
Yes.
I'm gonna say it like this. How many times you done been to jail and or prison?
I've been in jail a couple times.
Huh?
I've been in jail a couple times.
Okay. So I in my past life, I was a career jail criminal, nigga. You can't tell me nothing about
Man,
no
you wasn't no
guns.
DNA analyst, man. Stop it. I brought up
CJ,
Google back up.
CJ,
You don't know about
CJ.
you don't know about no degraded fingerprints, nigga. You know
CJ,
what? Go ahead.
trust me.
Oh my
Trust
God.
me. If you touch a door handle and then I touch a door handle, my fingerprints are going to be on top of your fingerprints, which are going to degrade your fingerprints. I see what you're saying with the Google and stuff like this, but Google is not a bunch of career criminals, bro. So
Google,
I'm
Google,
telling you,
oh my God. You don't have to be a career criminal to know how oh my God. Ain't no way you just said that.
you know who the best lawyers and know the most about the laws. Listen.
Let me type it in.
Who are the best lawyers and know about the laws? The criminals.
No, lawyers, nigga.
No, the criminals.
No, nigga.
Zagu, will you tell him, bro?
No, nigga.
He don't understand.
And so
Wait. Okay, well, look. Okay, so this Google search said the opposite. The person who touched the object first really has the most degraded fingerprints.
Exactly, because you're
That's usually how
stepping.
it works. It was the way he asked
Yes,
prompted the question. That's why I said it. It was the way you prompted the question. That's why it gave you a if and whoop-de-whoop. You notice this one don't say
Right.
if the person and maybe and might. This one says the
This say
person
generally.
who touched
It's the
it.
same thing. Generally, it's
No,
maybe.
Yes,
that
because
generally
you're
means more than
generally
likely.
means
because you're
might.
If and might.
stepping on the prints. Every time somebody else touches that certain item, you're stepping on the prints. Like when we was young, we carrying these rags around. Carrying these rags around was meant for wiping shit down, bro. Door handles and
Okay, look,
and-
okay, Black. I understand, Black. But
yeah. So
we got
that's
two
what I'm
Google
telling you.
searches that gave us opposite results, so we can't trust neither.
yes,
No.
yes.
No. He asked the
You
wrong
gotta
question.
trust-
About that, CJ.
you gotta trust
You
the
got it.
people.
I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let you live. Go ahead.
No.
I'm gonna let you live. Go ahead.
All right, can we go back to
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna let
debate?
you live. Go ahead.
Like working on a DNA laboratory.
So
with
your answer
fingerprints?
is I don't know. You can just say you don't know.
But
You
I
don't
did.
have to.
But I did.
No, you said so what? So
Yeah,
say
so-
I don't know.
but
I
what would
actually don't
that-
have an
what would
explanation for that,
prove,
Candace.
though, is my question.
Well, I think that what it would prove is that it is a more viable theory that people who had stronger prints on the gun
Mhm.
may have used it more recently.
Did they say
Right.
who else?
Like Google just said.
Named Matt Robinson.
Go ahead, my brother.
And she didn't even say 100%. She just said may have used it more recently, which again, she's just looking for reasonable doubt. Proof that he's not the only one. That's all.
What? She said it's a
Patsy.
0% chance. No, nigga. She said it's a 0% chance.
Now
So
he
just
shot
because I got
him.
the most degraded. Yeah, that don't mean I didn't shoot because I got the most degraded print. That don't mean that.
It leaves
Yeah, what did Google say?
like I said, it
What did
leaves
Google
reasonable
say?
doubt.
What did Google say, nigga?
You just read it.
What's that word that you like to keep repeating?
It's gonna be stepped on.
What that word? Might. I still might have the most
No,
degraded, even if I touched it last, nigga.
Google didn't say that.
You just heard you kept saying it did.
I said that. No, she said that it may be, but that's not what Google said. The second one that you put up there.
Explicitly.
Man, you ready, man?
But I agree though. It's possible.
Okay.
And this was a part of the testimony where she was speaking about how they got samples of elimination samples from the home of Amber Robinson,
Mhm.
Matt Robinson, and Lance Twiggs. Those are the three names they named.
So are you saying that Twiggs?
Would you like me to
fingerprints?
finish my
I
statement?
just want to make sure I'm clarifying.
I'm trying to finish the answer, but it can't be clarified until the answer comes out of my mouth.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
this was a portion of her testimony
Mhm.
where she was explaining how they got elimination samples from the home, and
See, she just being a dick.
she named Matt
No, he was
Robinson,
trying
Amber
to cut her
Robinson,
off,
and
dog.
He tried to
You ask me a
a
question, let me answer it.
That's what's
You know
wrong
how
with
I
black
go.
people. We can't ask questions in the middle of us talking.
No, I know, but sometimes
need
when you're on the
clarity.
road, you just I heard you do it. Hey man,
Yeah.
chill out, man. I'm cooking right now. Let me finish what you know what I'm saying? That's all, you know. Sometimes
Sometimes you
let
want
it
to
up the
finish,
road.
but if you need to clarify something, I will be quiet and let you clarify. I ain't gonna be like, oh, don't clarify nothing. Let me
But
finish.
he keeps doing that
No,
shit.
if you
So
need to-
she's just
no,
kind of
my
tired
God.
of that shit.
Okay,
That's
go
just
ahead.
Lance Twiggs as
All right, let him go. Let him go.
the elimination
Mhm.
samples that she was using. And so she explicitly said, some of them, so we can assume 2 out of the 3,
Mhm.
were their prints were found on the gun. She explicitly named Matt Robinson as someone who had prints on the gun, and then said there were 5 people that they had taken that sample from. And again, what's also relevant here is the earlier testimony, which came from the FBI forensics analyst, I believe it was on day 2, where she said that when you're using those mixtures and those samples and you get up to 5+, it's really hard to make any sort of a determination. So both of those things are relevant. If you can't explain why his prints are the most degraded and you're saying he is the shooter, it's not really a so what. It's an open-ended question that people have a right to pursue. It's not a conspiracy. It's actually proof of my claim that there's
I got a
evidence that he
question.
was set up as a patsy.
That wouldn't prove anything about him.
I got a question. CJ, can you stop it?
Go
I
ahead.
got a question. Who found the gun? Do y'all know who found the gun initially?
yeah. She mentions the officer's name. That's how much she knows about it. It's Christopher something, but it's an officer.
Well, so I don't think it was an officer was the first person that found it though. You see
No,
what I mean? So
it was.
so
That's what they
let's say
say. That's what they say. It was an officer that found
that's
the
what
gun
they
first.
that's what they say. But from the case, we know that he shot the boy on the top of the roof, right? Now we don't know if he dropped the gun over the side of the building or he threw the gun into the forest or whatever.
We do. We don't know, but from the video that they showed us, no, I'm just telling you because I get it. It could be anything because we don't really know, especially
Right.
with that blurry ass footage. But from what they showed us, the dude didn't throw nothing or anything. He ran to the side and he like hung down and dropped. But that's my whole point. The shit, it's no
Yes.
4K footage at a university today.
Yes. So he dropped. Well, it's Utah, bro. So I go to Utah a couple of times a month. Nigga, they still got women dressed up over there looking like Little House on the Prairie, and that's real shit. I mean, the long Amish dresses and everything. So,
Stores got cameras though.
bro, I've been going up there for about 10 years, about twice a month. They just are, if it's not a major city and Utah,
That was my
only
next.
got,
Speed it up, Black. Speed it up, nigga. Jesus Christ. Spit that
Utah
shit
only
out.
got 4 major cities.
No, I got
Right?
you. So in major
So
cities they would have that, but at a major college facility they would have it, and
Yeah, they would.
After
They,
that, there's
they,
people that
they
walk
wouldn't have
around
that.
and took,
Their colleges are like high schools. My thing
people
is,
that took-
if some,
Black, there's people
Huh?
that walked around with their cell phone and say, I don't know why this camera didn't get it. I don't know why this, you know what I'm saying? So there was cameras. That's my point. They're like, there's people that
No.
went to the school like the week after and was online posting like showing.
So
that
was
they
he
have
not
cameras.
at the event at all? What y'all trying to say?
What happened?
Was he not at the event at
yeah,
all?
but cameras don't. But
There's
cameras
no
don't
proof of
shoot
that.
up
That's my
towards
point,
the roof.
CJ. There's no official proof that he was even on campus.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
Zach.
no, they caught him running
ahead,
across. I'm saying, but cameras don't shoot up towards the roof of the buildings, though.
No, I got you. It's not to where they're getting an overhead
You
shot.
see
from
what
it.
I mean? And we can't prove who touched that gun. It could have been 3 students that found it, handed over to an officer, and the officer will be like, "Yo, I found it." That's 5 different people after he touching it. You know what I mean?
Black.
That's
That
just
lets
how
you
shit work, though.
Thank you, Black. All right,
That's
let's
just how shit work.
All right, you ready? Are your niggas ready? I agree with you, Black. You cooking. I think you on my side on that one. Everybody touched that gun, even the killer. And we think the killer was the Tyler boy. And I don't got no dog in this fight. I don't give a fuck. Who
Who was the killer? It was the white boy that the little gay white boy, right?
That's what they saying, but that's what she's saying. It
Yeah.
wasn't. She's saying it wasn't.
You don't believe that, Zygo?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't believe he took the shot.
All right,
Why
all right,
not?
I believe there's possibilities that someone else took the shot.
They
I believe
think
there's
that
a possibility. Wait, let me finish. I believe there's a possibility that the nigga wasn't even shot from the roof because the footage that they shows, you shooting a 30-06 laying on your belly, like you're gonna be able to see when the shot was fired. It's gonna be a kick. The video
how
shows
you
it.
gonna be able to see
don't
when
have-
it- who-
They
who
don't have.
gonna be able to
There's
see?
no
not-
kick. The shit was all
Who gonna
smooth.
be able to see?
Not if it's over 100 yards. If it's over
No.
if it's over
The
100
video
yards.
wasn't from over 100 yards. Like
No,
that's what
listen to what I'm
saying.
saying.
No.
If
If you
it's
firing
from
that
over
gun, it's gonna be
100
kickback.
yards, yes, it's gonna be some blowback. But if it's over 100 yards, the bullet is gonna hit before anything else ever happens. You're never
I
gonna.
got you. But I'm saying if we got a camera fixated on the shooter from the time
There was
How
no
would you have
camera
a camera
fixated on the shooter.
How would you have a camera fixated on the shooter?
Yes,
You just made
That's
that
my
up.
point. In that
How
hearing,
would
there
you
was a
have a
camera.
camera
There was a
fixated on
camera
the
there.
shooter?
They showed footage and they claimed that it was
How
because
would
niggas
you
came
have
out
a
of the
camera
courtroom.
fixated
Black
on the
niggas
shooter?
came out of the
That makes
courtroom
zero
talking about,
sense.
huh?
How would you have a camera fixated on the shooter? How?
It's
Oh my
no
God,
cameras.
fuck, man.
It's
That's
no
how I know you
cameras
ain't watched
pointed
it,
towards
bro.
the roof.
How
You
It's
would
not
you have a
watching it.
camera?
There was a
pointed towards
camera.
the
That's
roof.
the same footage that they tried to say it was Tyler Robinson on the roof.
Oh my God, this nigga crazy. All right,
That's my
let's go,
point.
man.
It was
Y'all
too
know.
fucking blurry.
Yes,
Say it
Yes,
was
because
him.
the camera's not
I
facing
agree
the
with you.
fucking roof, nigga. The
No,
camera's
somebody had a
facing
camera.
down.
Somebody else had
Oh.
another camera angle. I'm not gonna yell because you just not want to hear it either way. Somebody else had a camera angle. They shot it in.
Well, y'all niggas
Court,
better put
let
some
me
information
finish,
in,
bro.
y'all.
Let me.
Y'all better be
You
more
stop it every
consistent.
time. You
Y'all
doing this
both
Andrew
need to
Wilson
be more-
shit. Let
Can
me
I talk?
finish, bro.
Can I talk? Y'all both
I
need
was
to be more
talking.
concise. Be more concise.
I didn't even get to fucking start. I can't be concise because you cut me off every 10
All right, my
seconds.
bad.
So then I got to
My
start the fuck over. That's what he kept doing to Candace.
All right, my
Fuck
bad,
it. Go
brother.
ahead. Yo, I done fucking
You
fucked
got
up. Go ahead.
All right, my
You right,
bad,
go
my
ahead.
bad, my brother. My bad, my brother.
No, you
Go
got
ahead.
it.
All right.
Being a patsy.
It said it's evidence to support the claim that he could have been set up
Okay.
as a patsy.
So this is why I said earlier, so what? Because even if it's the case, this doesn't have an explanation for it yet. That doesn't actually give you any evidence in your corner for Tyler Robinson being a patsy.
Okay, you
hang
actually
on. I didn't.
That's a fucking fact, man. What y'all talking about?
Play the
That's
clip.
not evidence for her.
Play the clip.
Exactly. My bad. Getting
cut you off, right? You would need to actually explain how this would demonstrate Tyler Robinson. This is tied into Robinson being a patsy.
Mhm.
Are you claiming that these fingerprints were Lance Twiggs or that he had any DNA there?
I'm saying that it could be Matt Robinson, it could be Amber Robinson. That sort of information is going to come out during the trial.
How would that tie into the idea that he's a patsy?
Yes,
though?
because if his is the most degraded prints and the information that I shared on my platform is true, that this gun was given to Tyler Robinson
Mhm.
as an heirloom. I had conversation with members of the Robinson family, Twiggs family, both of them. You know,
Okay.
like I said, we're not just dreaming. And if we're having those conversations and they told me that that gun was only given to Tyler Robinson because it was a family heirloom. Okay, so it was his grandfather's gun or great grandfather's gun.
Okay.
I don't remember the difference. I don't remember which one it was. And so he got it because he's the firstborn. So, but he's not much of a shooter, is what I was told. And so he has this because he inherited it, essentially. So if I get something from my grandpa and I put it up on the shelf and I own
What the fuck she keeps saying the same shit for? We understand, bitch. He inherited it. Why does that mean he didn't shoot it? Because he inherited it mean he didn't shoot the gun? If I inherit a gun, that mean I can't shoot it? Why that's what bitches do. Keep repeating the same shit. He inherited it. He inherited it from grandpa, maybe the daddy, maybe the daddy, maybe the granddaddy, maybe both of them. What the fuck you talking about, bitch? How does that mean he didn't shoot it? It doesn't mean that. She just talking, like I said, and she won.
this, you could see that.
I
could
don't
be-
How do we get
believe
to the
in
patsy part?
conspiracies.
Go ahead, Black.
I don't believe in conspiracies. That boy shot that other boy. He
What they talking about, Black? He could have got it from his granddaddy, so he didn't shoot it. It's an heirloom, so he didn't shoot
he's
the gun
not
because it's
too-
an heirloom.
He's not too much of a shooter. 200 yards is not a hard shot with a rifle. My 8-year-old daughter can shoot 200 yards with a 30-06. It's not a hard shot.
What are they talking about? What is this bitch talking about?
That's not what Army
What is
snipers
she
say.
talking
That's if
about,
you got
man?
that
It's
amount of
an
time to
heirloom.
Get on the roof, run across the roof, set it up, set the scope up, and do all that and hit that shot in that amount of time. Professional snipers, Army Rangers have said that that's not as simple as that, bro. So, but I got
Zagu, that's not what he did. He knew that the boy was coming to talk at the school. He sat up there and waited until he set up because they know what square
That's what I'm
he
saying.
was going to be at, and he
that's a
shot
good
him.
theory. Like that's probably a better way to do it, but that's not what happened because the police
How you
officer
know
said-
that's not what
because the
happened?
police officer said he was watching the damn roof and not from the floor. He was
Oh
on the
my God.
stairwell.
So the police
Stop
officer
that
was
shit,
watching the
CJ.
roof. So the police officer was watching the roof, and the boy still managed to get up there and shoot somebody from the same roof.
He said before the shooting, he watched the roof. Yes, he was up there.
Man, if y'all don't stop it with this nonsense. That don't even
Yeah,
make
I know you didn't watch the case,
don't
bro.
make
You didn't
sense.
watch none of this shit.
Hey,
That don't
Utah.
make sense.
Hey, Zagu, Utah. I do not believe that, bro.
That don't make no sense. A police officer was just watching the roof. What you watching the roof for? Nigga just don't watch roofs.
Because it was
Hey,
told to. Man, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, my
That
nigga.
make no
Go ahead, my
sense.
nigga.
No.
Go ahead, my nigga.
I'm gonna say
You being real
one more
right
thing,
now.
Zagu.
Go
In
ahead.
Utah,
Can't argue with that.
you know why brothers go to college up there? Because all the white girls take it in the back door. I'm telling you, Utah is not what you think. And whatever that cop said, that cop is lying. I don't know. But I definitely don't believe anything that Candace says.
Thank you.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
that's
I'm sorry.
Devin.
So
So that's an easy shot for an 8-year-old, is what you're saying?
Oh my God. Oh, now you win.
And in that amount of
Now
time,
you
fuck the
just
8-year-old
windmilling.
shit. Sorry
Now you
about
just
that.
windmilling.
Not fuck the
Why-
daughter.
why-
But
why
I
you
mean,
start
not
windmilling?
in the perspective of a child shooting it. But even
How
for
you
an
just
Army
start
Ranger, you're
windmilling?
saying you could set that up and get that shot off in that amount of time. I agree it's an easy shot for an Army Ranger. But the setup and
It's
all of that,
it's the easy
30
shot
seconds
from
makes it
8-year-old,
harder, bro.
bro.
That time constraint makes it harder.
It's
You get all
the
that shit in
easy
30
shot
seconds.
for
Black,
It's easy shots.
don't reply to don't reply to that, man. He just windmilling because he
She
getting his
she
ass
shoots
whooped.
rabbits with a
Don't
22,
even worry
bro.
about it, Black. He just windmilling because he getting his ass whooped right now, Black. Don't worry about
Nah,
Saku right now.
I'm talking about run across the roof, set the gun up
He just
under
windmilling.
3 seconds. Come on, Dad.
What you talking
I got
about,
you, though.
man? She talking
got
about he couldn't have shot the gun because it's an heirloom. That makes zero fucking sense.
That's
No
not
matter
what she
who's
said.
saying it.
Go ahead.
He is an heirloom, so he couldn't have shot it. What, bitch? Are you
Good cover
retarded?
for your
Not
boy.
much of a shooter, is what I was told. And so he has this, so it was his grandfather's gun, or told me that that gun was only given to Tyler Robinson because it was a family heirloom. Okay, so it was his grandfather's gun or great grandfather's gun.
Okay.
I don't remember the difference. I don't remember which one it was. And so he got it because he's the firstborn. So, but he's not much of a shooter, is what I was told. And so he has this because he inherited it, essentially. So if I get something from my grandpa and I put it up on the shelf and I own this, you could see that could be.
How do we get to the Patsy part?
Oh, you don't let me ever get to the end of the sentence. So how could we get to the Patsy part?
That's what bitches do. And that's what bitches do. Keep repeating the same fucking shit. And then they say, well, you didn't let me finish. Well, bitch, what you repeating the same shit, bitch? Stop saying it. The bitch said, well, he put it up on the shelf. Like, bitch, we know how a fucking heirloom work. You don't have to give us every fucking detail of an heirloom. What are you talking about? Finish this fucking sentence so I can reply to it. Y'all know that's how fucking jackasses do. What we talking about? The bitch just talking.
Okay,
If I
I'll
can't get to
wait.
the end of
I'll
the
wait
sentence.
patiently till we get to
So
the
that
Patsy
could be a
part.
reasonable explanation as to why there was dust in the barrel, because he doesn't often shoot this weapon and he is indeed a fisher. And it could also be a reasonable explanation for why we have Matt Robinson's prints on this. Obviously, Lance Twiggs, even if he has prints on things, they live together, that doesn't really mean anything. But that could demonstrate that somebody took his weapon and put it somewhere. His prints are the most degraded. Somebody else's.
What did this bitch just say? What
That
did
makes
she
logical
say?
sense.
She
The
said,
print-
wait a minute. She
The
said
print
that
being the
proves
most
that.
degraded
Wait a
means
minute.
that someone
nigga.
could have took his gun and put it somewhere.
Because it's an heirloom?
She
What?
didn't say that. Oh my
Yes,
God.
she did.
She's
often
saying
shoot
the
this weapon,
heirloom.
and he is indeed a
The
fisher.
heirloom was only important to say that he's not a gun guy. He don't go out and collect guns. He
She
only
didn't
has
prove
the guns
how it
because
was.
he
She
inherited.
did not prove anything. She didn't say anything to prove that it's a patsy. She just said it's an heirloom. So that's
No,
proof
she
that
said
somebody
that-
could have moved the gun. What the
She
fuck?
said that
bitch?
she just said that the print being degraded means that someone else could have held the gun and took it there and planted it.
No,
That's what she
she's.
said.
Oh my God. Let's hear it again.
And it could also be a reasonable explanation for why we have. Off,
Okay,
I
I'll
can't get to
wait.
the end
I'll
of the
wait
sentence.
patiently till we get to
So
the
that
Patsy
could be a
part.
reasonable explanation as to why there was dust in the barrel, because he doesn't often shoot this weapon and he is indeed a fisher. And it could also be a reasonable explanation for why we have Matt Robinson's prints on this. Obviously, Lance Twiggs, even if he has prints on things, they live together, that doesn't really mean anything. But that could demonstrate that somebody took his weapon and put it somewhere. His prints are the most degraded. Somebody else's prints, there's more presence of somebody else's prints. And that could demonstrate that somebody is taking items from his house and putting.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is the fingerprint on the trigger the most degraded? Or is it just fingerprints all over the fucking gun? What is she trying to say? Because I'm confused now. It better be that
I think-
fingerprint
but
on
I'm
the
about to
trigger
say,
that's
we
the
would have-
most
we would have to
degraded.
look into it, but I think they did both. The barrel, the
trigger.
circle thing around the trigger and the actual trigger.
Okay.
Yeah, because the trigger guard maybe, but the trigger itself is way too small.
Yeah,
Okay.
they did the trigger guard. I remember them talking about that.
Okay.
That thing that covers the trigger.
into very
My bad. You done? My bad. You was finished.
Yeah, no, it was.
demonstrate that somebody took his weapon and put it somewhere. His prints are the most degraded. Somebody else's prints, there's more presence of somebody else's prints, and that could demonstrate that somebody is taking items from his house and putting it into
But it
various
also could
places.
demonstrate nothing. So the problem that you have here is that this is pure conjecture.
No,
This is not evidence that Tyler Robinson is a patsy. It's only evidence that you have conjectured up that, well, if it's the case that these are the more degraded
Pause
prints, then
Thank you, man. He
That's what
cooking
the
her
whole
stupid
fucking
ass.
no. I paused it for me. That's what the whole fucking evidence been based on right now. The 1102 via Utah State statute hearsay. Now all of a sudden, when she do it, the same damn thing that he grabbed all his evidence from, the fucking hearsay that the fucking prosecution is doing. Oh, that's 100% overwhelming, which was only 75 to 85. Punk ass cracker, sit your ass down.
No, you
And
can't say
now-
that. You can't say the C word though, nigga.
Oh, my bad. I'm
You can't
hungry a
say
little
that.
bit.
That nigga said I paused it for me. My bad. My All right, that was a good one, my brother.
You asked for the
There-
energy.
I did want that. I did that pause.
that means must be patsy because parents.
Yeah, he cooking her stupid ass up right now. I didn't even get the you. I was laughing about the You said pause. I didn't even hear what you said, nigga. I didn't know what. But he cooking her stupid ass right now. It does not prove Patsy. Not
He's
from
deflecting.
not a
He's saying
bit.
the same thing over and over and over.
Oh my god. So she don't gotta prove shit. She just keep making shit up. Cause the gun was an heirloom, it means a nigga was a Patsy. Go ahead, Black. I see you unmuted. Go ahead, my brother.
I mean, that's what I say. She just makes stuff up. But once again, he don't know what he's talking about either.
What you talking about? He cooking her up.
No, he's not.
Black, can I
Yes,
ask
he
you a
is.
question?
He
before
said,
you
"Joe,
finish?
well, you have proof. No, you
yeah.
haven't given no evidence of Patsy. All you saying
Right.
is
So
he
by
should have
her
cooked it like
saying
I
that
cook,
his
like I'm
prince was
cooking
the
right now.
least degraded, and by also proving that one of the people live with him, the person that has immunity lives with him.
Why would they set
Hey,
him
let me
up?
just finish, bro. I don't know motive. I don't know. I'm not going into motive. All I'm saying is that
Oh,
it's,
but you know
it's
motive for
looking,
why
no,
they
what I'm
was.
saying
Why,
is it's looking like he's been set up. But let me ask Black the question. If she's saying that is a reason for her to feel like that there's something more to this story, it's suspicious, his fingerprints aren't the only one there, there's more degraded, it's a possibility that someone could have took the weapon and planted it. Is that a reach, or is that a possibility?
It's a reach. This
Okay.
is why it's a reach. One of your homies done came to your house and they done showed you the heat, and then everybody done passed it around the living room looking at the heat. Right? We done took the clip out. We done all did that. I'm not gonna say everybody.
But your fingerprints
Most
not gonna
of
be
it.
your fingerprints not gonna be the most degraded
it's
though.
my
If you the
fingerprints on
shooter.
a few guns out there.
If you the shooter
No,
though,
but
Black, your fingerprints not gonna be the most degraded. That's not most likely. It's not gonna
my
happen.
God.
Most
No,
likely,
but
if you're the
if-
shooter, you don't have the most degraded prints.
and that's why I say we don't know how many times that gun changed hands after he dropped it off the side of the roof. That gun probably changed hands 10, 15
That's what I'm
times
saying.
after he dropped it off the side of the roof. We
But
don't
again,
know.
But again, it's not 100% evidence saying overwhelmingly that he shot him.
She said 0% that he shot the gun,
She don't feel like he shot the gun. 0%.
and this is 0% evidence that she shot.
who
This is
said that?
evidence.
Candace saying that she don't think he took the shot. She's saying
0%
she don't
chance.
feel
No,
he
she
took the
don't.
shot.
No,
She feels
she
he's
said
involved, but she
0%.
don't think he actually fired the
did.
gun. That was her position.
I personally think he shot him because they saw. I seen on the camera where he jumped off the side of the roof and he took off running. You know what I mean? It ain't no reason to do that.
No, we seen somebody jump off the roof and start running. We don't know it was
Right.
this gentleman though. It was a white gentleman. That's all we know. Every
Let's
footage
So-
that they say is this man is always blurry. There's no good footage. That's all I'm saying. I
Yeah,
would need to
I
see
agree. I
at least
agree.
one of him on campus. Place him on campus once with a clear image. Once. That's all I'm asking.
Man, why y'all
I
fighting
agree.
so hard
I'll
for
do a
this
whole
gay? Why
360.
y'all fighting so hard for this gay man? Huh? Why y'all don't want
Oh,
him
now
to be
you're
guilty?
pulling at my heartstrings. Damn.
My bad, my brother.
No, because that's not what I'm doing.
I'm just saying,
That's
man.
cold.
Why y'all don't want this
Damn,
nigga to
TJ.
be? Why y'all don't want this nigga to be guilty?
No, I don't care.
Me
Right.
neither. I just want the truth, though. I
want the
don't
truth
want to
as
be
well.
worked over by the government again. Especially after I read the JFK files and I read the declassified shit on the Martin Luther King assassination. So I know what they'll say and stick to for years.
We all want the truth, but she ain't proving nothing.
Yeah,
She ain't
but
proving
see, this is the
anything
whole thing
against.
about it. I want the truth too, right? But my bias against Candace, because I don't like conspiracy people, right? I don't like people that just try to make up salacious things just to keep shit going. That's not cool. I seen Bigfoot fucking a unicorn. And then people will be looking at her like, oh, where's Bigfoot at? This bitch just keeps on making up shit, bro. And she has niggas in a tailspin because they be listening to her bullshit.
That's a
Fuck
fact.
that.
Like, that's a fucking fact, man.
That
Let's
is
get
a
back-
fact.
let's get back-
That's not what's happening on this case because she's personally vested in this shit. So she's doing getting the information.
Like,
And
go.
again, hold on,
Bitches
Black. Let me ask you this. So let me ask you this.
Bitches like this ask too many questions, bro.
Yeah, about her friend that got assassinated. So she wants to know what
And
the
make
fuck
shit
happened.
up. They
Look,
ask
look.
too many questions and make shit up.
Look, some more suspicious shit because I don't know if they're gonna get to it soon enough or not. But this is suspicious as well, Black. And you can agree or disagree, but this is not how investigations are usually conducted. The next day, they dug up the ground about 18 inches and then contracted someone to come in and fill it over. Now, the person that was contracted to come in and fill it over came on the show and said, yeah, I think it was kind of strange. They said when I contacted the school, they said it's out of their hands. The government wants this done ASAP. So they went in and filled the order. He said it was weird because they rushed him to do it. They didn't even want him to wait till the weekday start on Monday. And let me be concise. So that's not just covering that shit up. You don't cover up a crime scene the next day.
I don't even understand.
I appreciate it, my brother Zach. I appreciate it, my brother.
I don't even understand what you're saying though right now. Dig up the ground and cover it up.
Black. You shot in the McDonald's parking lot. They don't come in and then dig up the ground. They tape it off and let nobody even walk on it. You gloves, everything until they're done with investigation. They don't dig up the ground and toss it.
But what that got to do with anything? What does that have to do with the murder?
It's an investigation.
Because you saying that it was a bomb under the ground or something? What are y'all saying?
Investigation, the whole scene. Y'all niggas, boy.
No.
What y'all talking about, man? A nigga can get killed on the street. The street gonna be back open the next day. A nigga get killed on this street. The street gonna be back open the next day. Niggas still gotta fucking go to work and niggas still gotta do. They not gonna not let niggas go by the
Nobody
next
wasn't
day.
doing nothing.
The shit might be cleaned up. The shit might be cleaned up in hours. Can I finish?
Nobody wasn't doing nothing at that spot. It was construction, so they couldn't
Hold on, CJ.
Real quick, and then you got it. And y'all niggas need to be more concise. Well, Black Zagu, I appreciate you, my brother. You doing it. Hey, the street might be open in 4 hours, man. What y'all talking about? Nigga get killed, the street gonna be back open in a couple hours. Once the detectives done with their work, you can go back and use the street like it was regular business. Ain't the street gonna be cut off for hours.
Okay, so
high profile people, dog, but whatever.
So who was talking about getting the ground dug up and where?
That's what I was confused about.
The guy that got contracted and got contracted to do it.
So who did he speak to?
I guess he spoke to the university first to get contracted to do it, and then he found out.
No, I'm saying you say he came on
right now. He did it on Candace Owens' show. I said that already, though. I said it the first thing.
There you go.
Because
there you go.
Looking for evidence. She wanted to find out about that.
Right.
That was suspicious. Why did they do that? Who paid you? Why did you do it so fast? So she reached out.
But he dug up.
So he was an actor?
No, yes.
That guy was an actor.
He dug up the ground. Listen, he dug up the ground because when you are...
He didn't dig it up. That's my point. They dug it up immediately that day, and then he came in later to...
Man, what are you talking? What is this even about, man? Me and Black are confused about this whole dig up situation. What the fuck are you? What happened with this digging up shit?
Whatever.
They dug up the fucking. They dug up. So wait a minute. So they dug up. So they dug
around with his necklace, hanging it out a window. She talking about she got his cell phone. That cell phone should be in FBI custody or the Utah State Police authorities, so they can go through the fucking device.
So they dug up the ground he was standing on.
Yeah.
It didn't. Why would they? Because it was a bomb. What the fuck?
It don't matter. That's my point. Nobody knows anything because they threw it out.
How do you know that wasn't already planned? We don't know.
They threw it fucking away. That's my point. They threw evidence away. They threw possible evidence away.
So y'all just start making shit up. So my brother get killed on the ground somewhere, and they do construction on the ground the next day. I'm like, they set up my brother right there because why would they do construction right there the next? That makes zero sense.
Yeah, I don't understand. But like I said, I don't trust Candace though. That's why I don't understand it. Because I think that everything she does is just to try and keep her name alive.
Yeah, I got you. You got your reasons. I got my reasons why I don't trust Kash Patel. I got my reasons why I think these public political assassinations are kind of iffy based on actual facts that the government has actually done to persuade people into doing certain things. So, or when you step out of line, like, so whatever. But I understand what you're saying about Candace and her conspiracy theories, if you will.
Are you ready to get back to the debate, man? And Black, get your ear out of the camera, nigga. All we see is earwax, nigga. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Why they playing, man?
Dad's fingerprints on gun.
I didn't say must be
Describe
Patsy.
how this actually links in to Robinson being a patsy.
Okay, I just described that for you, so I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you, so I'm going to move on from that. But to just go back to your point about this is not evidence.
And this nigga Zach Gould think that was the bar of the year right there, nigga. I can understand, I can explain it, but I can't understand it for you. She was just being a bitch. It didn't even make sense. Like, bitch, say something that makes sense, and maybe I'll understand it. You're not even making sense. It was the fingerprints degraded, and like that's all she doing. A big head, I mean, a small head bitch. A bitch, she fuckable though. I do you, Candace.
You can't make that claim because the entire basis for why you think that there's evidence for Tyler Robinson being the person that took the shot is based off of a hearing under Utah 1102 rules, meaning that they are doing the exact same thing that I am doing. This is the state. You said you're here to represent the state. Well, did you watch the preliminary
no, I
hearing?
didn't say I was here to represent the state.
The state's position you think is strong and convincing.
What
okay?
I'm here to do is represent my own opinion,
You
which
said
is
in
that
your opening statement,
based on the evidence presented so far by the
the state has
that I find it
presented
convincing.
evidence under Utah's 1102 rule.
But this doesn't demonstrate any patsy
No, that's
behavior.
very important because that rule is hearsay. So you can't say at the same time,
Great.
Candace, you're not allowed to. And what that means under the Utah rule, which I'm sure you know, because I'm sure you watched the preliminary hearing and yourself understand what that means, is that the entire hearing was hearsay. It means none of that information that was presented is going to be allowed. The majority of it, the overwhelming majority of it is not going to be allowed at the trial. They're allowed to present when it's just a probative
I
hearing.
don't think all the evidence that was put in was hearsay.
Okay, you didn't watch this case.
But not only that,
No, this is a huge point. This is crazy
we
that you
can
don't
call
know
for a
this.
fact check if
Yes,
all the
we
evidence
need
was
more than a
put
fact
in.
check. This was every single
The
day.
team in the back is
Utah
actually
rule
saying they want to
1102.
go there. So they said there's a medical examiner's explanation of the shooting that's in the back. Rob, if you want to pull it up, and then Candace, if anybody from your team wants to pull something up, no problem as well. But they're requesting it. If you guys got it, pull it up so we can show it. And in the interim, is that it?
Yeah. So I'll read this.
Just what are we looking at, just so we know?
Yeah. So this says the bullet, or at least part of it, sequentially perforated the interior left of Mr. Kirk's neck, strap muscles of the left side of the neck. This is a summary, by the way. Left common cartoid on the left internal external jugular veins. The bullet also obliterated the left side C27 vertebrae, transacted the cervical spinal cord. Medical examiner observed a significant portion.
Yeah, and if it hit the spinal cord, wouldn't it stop the bullet too?
What'd you say?
If it hit the spinal cord, wouldn't it stop the bullet too?
No, not normally. They've done shots after that. It's shot through all kind of things, even a slim metal. Like it's But go ahead.
Of Kirk's cervical spinal cord was traumatically absent. Mr. Kirk suffered from other severe injuries, including bilateral, apical, and posterior intercausal hemorrhages, pulmonary, apical hemorrhages, multiple disruptions to the thyroid, et cetera, et cetera. So the summary of the examination said he was shot.
Okay.
That was what they were pulling that up for.
Okay. And I'm not disputing that he could have been hit with a projectile.
What? She getting cooked, brother. Like, what is she
Go
even
ahead.
talking about?
We're not disputing that, so I don't know why this was brought up as a fact check. Could you bring up 1102 Utah rule? Because this is an unbelievable point that you're making by saying that I am not allowed to infer off of evidence.
You can infer. I'm trying to follow the inference.
But your entire reason, like you asserted that you believe there's overwhelming evidence on the basis of what we saw in the preliminary hearing. The entire preliminary hearing was hearsay.
Yeah, I'm fine with your inferences.
No, you just literally said I couldn't do that. Yes, I can.
No, I didn't. I'm just saying from your inference, how do we get to Patsy?
This is how you got to shoot her. Tyler Robinson did it.
No,
See, she just lying, brother. I told you she's lying. This woman is a liar. You said I couldn't do it. I never said you couldn't do it. I said, how did you do it? How did you get there? You said I couldn't do it. No, I didn't. I said, how do you get there? And you cooking her up. I think this part of it was from black people. Y'all don't even understand how debates work. I say like that. Like, this shit's crazy, man. She getting cooked up. She not even saying nothing.
No, I
you
didn't
got to
get to
Tyler
just shoot her
Robinson.
from that.
Yes, you did. You again, this is something important, so we should pull up a fact check about what the 1102 Utah, and under their constitution, for the sake of a preliminary hearing, they do not have to have hard evidence. They don't have to put people on the trial, swear them in. But no, that's why the entire hearing was basically hearsay. Officer Bagley,
but not all of it, like I said.
The overwhelming majority.
Again, no disputes.
Outside of the one that you don't want to give. Please don't cut me off. Outside of that is what's in dispute. It means that your entire brand of saying you don't have evidence, falls apart when the entire preliminary hearing is based off of hearsay. In fact, Lance's testimony before they had about an hour debate. Actually, maybe it was more than an hour debate before he sat, and they said this is not going to be allowed. You wouldn't even be allowed to do this. We'd be able to cross-examine him. The questions that they're asking Lance are all leading. And what did he say? Well, I'm the magistrate under Utah Constitution. 1102. It is my job to allow all of this. So we can see the state has a.
I don't know if you want to concede, bro, but we should be able to at least move forward past this. The hearsay part where he was trying to say that everything that they were saying was facts, and hearsay is not allowed, and he didn't understand the 1102. Because all she finna do is go here and break down 1102 and what they're doing.
People, we hear what we want to hear. She said all of it was hearsay. He never said all of it was facts. She said all of it was hearsay. He said no, it wasn't. She said majority was hearsay. He said, yeah, I agree with that. She said
no, but that's not what he said originally. No, originally he said the case was not hearsay, was not being used at all. He was saying it's a trial and here's.
I don't know if he said that.
Yeah, you're right. Black people hear what they want.
We do. She said something, y'all twisted it.
Yeah, and I say you
talking
just
about. He didn't, and she twisted it.
You heard what you wanted.
Black people do this all the time. Oh,
and then again, anybody watching this, how come she's the only one giving case facts? How come she's the only one knows specifics, knows names, knows time dates, everything? How come that fool don't know nothing?
You just saying that. You just making.
He's emotionally debating, and she's debating.
You just making shit up.
From information.
He know facts too. He know a lot of the facts about the case too.
No.
Like, what you talking about?
He don't even know the 7 charges.
Just as much as her.
He didn't even know the 7 charges.
What? I don't know the 7 charges.
I got a clip. Don't trip. Yeah, but you're not debating. You didn't pay $200,000 to do it either.
That's
irrelevant. I bet you would know.
It's irrelevant if I know the 7 charges. I'm not debating about the 7 charges. I'm debating about this.
No, but you would at least know because you would be prepared for a dumbass question like that and be stuck looking like
See, y'all worried about gotcha moments instead of worrying about what's real. So where did he come from and when? What? Hold on, that's my bad. So where did he come from and when was he thrust into the narrative? He's a plant. Point proven.
Yeah, they was arguing about him being a plant in the chat.
Pat Brown, he's been doing debates for years. All right, let me let y'all have it. Y'all niggas can have it in the chat.
It is my job to allow all of this so we can see if the state has enough here that we can then move to a trial, which will then, they would not allow this stuff. They would say we get to cross-examine Lance. Lance just can't willy-nilly say, I'm not disputing. But the entire substance of your argument is that people can't infer off of evidence. That's what you're saying to me. When you say Candace,
see, that's what people do. They make
but if you say that she can't do it, then
I paused it for me that time. They make up an argument and then they argue the fake argument that you didn't even say. I never said that. Why are you arguing that? I never said that. That's called, what is that called, my brother? Is it what's that shit called? It's a debate tactic. It's not moving the goalpost. Green light, green light, maybe I forgot the word, but it's a debate tactic. Go ahead. You got something to say too?
Okay. Yeah, because what happened is she's saying I used the same shit that the prosecution used, that you're using. You're saying that the prosecution's case was presented and you accept their hearsay, but you don't accept mine. Every time I tell you my hearsay, you say, yeah, but you have no facts. But nobody had facts. It's not a fact-based hearing. That was only to get
no. Only the preliminaries it could accept hearsay. I'm not accepting your hearsay. You got no proof. You just telling me somebody told you this. Where's the proof? Now, in the preliminary, they accept hearsay, and then once you get to the actual hearing, I'm assuming, I don't know how it works.
No, you're right on
100%.
that.
They have to provide some actual proof. Hearsay isn't allowed in the actual court case.
So her talking to people that might actually be brought in as witnesses, it don't matter. But the court gonna bring them in as witnesses. Like this person with this so-called receipt. No, hold on. This person with this so-called receipt is gonna probably get brought in. So she's speaking to him, or the nigga that dug up the dirt, she spoke to him. So all of a sudden, damn, Remy.
Why it's hard to take me serious, man? I'm being serious
because you trolling.
I'm not trolling, man. I'm
You
cooking.
trolling
Cooking
like a
your
motherfucker.
ass.
That's why I started
This-
trolling
I'm
back.
cooking
You
you
like,
and Candace. Just me and Andrew cooking you and Candace right now.
again, you cooking with fake ingredients, tofu, chef.
All right, whatever, nigga. You got something to say? You want me to get back to it?
All right.
Go. You got some- All right.
Off
The
of degraded
argument
prints, which is a
now-
fact.
Yeah, I'm not
and then
saying
infer
that.
off of that
Didn't say that.
Tyler could have been a patsy.
You're
I
just
am telling
literally
you,
making stuff up. So
I'm-
here's
See, making shit up, just like I told you. Like most women do this shit for sure.
I'm not
what the
making stuff
position
up.
is.
I'm
I'm
not making
asking
stuff
this.
up.
Well, I
I'm
have rule
saying
1102.
that
I
I
just
think
wanna-
you
I'm
let's
just
pull that
trying
up.
to
Let's
pull
pull
out
that up. I'm
1102.
doing
Get there from the
exactly what the
inference.
state did.
Okay.
I'm looking at a piece of evidence and I am saying
But you're not showing me
I'm-
how you get
Can
there
you
from the
describe to the
inference.
audience what Rule
Yes.
1102
So
means?
this, just so everybody who's watching this at home understands what I'm saying, even if he doesn't. What Andrew is arguing is that I don't have the right to extrapolate from
Never
a
made that
fact
argument.
like
Nobody really understand what she's saying except for her fans and people that wanted her to win this debate because he's white. Those
No, we
people
realize
that
has nothing to do with it.
understand what
'Cause I
she's
fucks with
saying.
Andrew on a lot of different topics.
Oh,
What's happening is he's
but
doing his,
because he's going against a black
his
woman,
debating
you
tactic.
don't want.
He's doing his tactic, right? And I see it.
That's what is that?
He's doing multiple tactics. This time, what he's doing is he's not
Yeah.
saying basically, I don't believe you, but he keeps saying, where's the evidence? When she's saying, I'm
First
doing
of all-
1102. So this is hearsay. The
First
same
of
thing you're
all,
doing.
Who are you,
And he's
man?
like,
the
where's
tactic
the
reader?
evidence?
Like, what y'all be acting like y'all know niggas tactics and shit? Y'all don't be knowing tactics.
Nigga be on TV
Y'all
every
don't
damn
know
day.
this shit.
Yeah. After a while, we get the tactics down, nigga.
Y'all niggas be acting like y'all just some fucking like y'all be studying people. I got it like nigga. No, you do not.
It's a playbook,
And
nigga. I read
Remy,
it.
Remy, because y'all niggas were talking about this on Hamp show, and I said, what the fuck they talking about, man? Candace got her ass cooked up, and I already wanted to review the debate. So I said, and Zagu hit me up. He said, let's do it together, or he said it in the chat, and here we are. All right, let's go.
Just
Um,
making it up.
yeah,
Just purely making it up. I'm asking based on
Andrew,
based on
can I
your
show my evidence? You just showed
inference.
yours. Reliable hearsay.
You'll get a chance.
Reliable hearsay in criminal preliminary examinations. The entire preliminary hearing that you just saw was on the basis of reliable hearsay. And what that means essentially is the people who are making the statements can just say, Patrick told me that he did this on Monday. Patrick's not here. And that
She could keep saying entire. Prove it.
She reading it, nigga. The
they can
statue is
allow that
right
into the hearing.
there.
That
Where it say it? It don't say that all of it was hearsay.
She scrolled down from it. She read it. You looked away for a second.
No, she did not, man. It's the same. This the top. She scrolled down. You old boy.
Go ahead, play it, cause I go ahead. I can't see it all the way from, you know what I'm saying?
what Andrew is arguing is that I don't have the right to extrapolate
I
from
never
a
made that
fact
argument.
like
Just making it up.
n-
Just purely making it up. I'm asking based on
Andrew,
based on
can I
your
show my evidence? You just showed
inference.
yours. Reliable hearsay.
You'll get a chance.
Reliable hearsay in criminal preliminary examinations. The entire preliminary hearing that you just saw was on the basis of reliable hearsay. And what that means essentially is the people who are making the statements can just say, Patrick told me that he did this on Monday. Patrick's not here. And that is, they can allow that into the hearing. That's just because it's just meant to be probative. And so it's the state saying, here's what we have inferred. So you are allowed to take a piece of evidence and then you are allowed to infer off of that evidence. Okay. Case in
Thing
point, that's a
nobody's
demonstration that's a demonstration of what I
And
just did.
that's what
I
she's
said
doing.
the prints were the
That's exactly what she's doing. She's inferring. Take a piece of evidence and infer on the evidence. And he keeps saying, "Well, so where's your proof? Where's your proof?"
You
And
can't
he's
win a
like,
debate like that, sir.
"What?
Can it keep inferring? What you talking about?
Yes,
That
you
ain't how you
can.
win
She
the
just
debate.
read it.
That's not how you win a debate. That's how you could bring something into court, nigga. That ain't how you win a debate. What are you talking about? I don't want to hear about your
If
fucking
that's what
hearsay.
they're both
I don't wanna
doing.
hear
If they're
about your
both
hearsay,
doing the
bitch.
same
I
thing,
won't
that's all
go-
she's
I don't
saying,
wanna hear
CJ.
about
She's
hearsay.
saying they're both
Yeah.
pulling evidence from inference.
What?
She's saying that the shit that
Yes,
he's getting,
but you have
and the
to
shit that
bring
she's got
real. You have
is
to
all
bring
from the
real
preliminary
evidence.
hearing, which is hearsay, basically. They just want to
But
make
you
sure
have
it's
to
enough
bring
to
real
get to the
evidence
trial.
once you get to the actual court case.
Right. They just want to make sure it's enough to get to the trial. Those
Exactly.
blurry ass pictures ain't gonna stand up in trial.
Get the fuck out of here.
What? You can say that's him?
So
No.
you saying because nigga, that don't mean you can use hearsay in the debate. I don't want to hear about what another nigga said. I don't care. I don't care about what he said.
No, but
I don't
they're
care.
both doing it.
No, they're not.
That's her point. She's
No,
saying
they're not.
you're due to shit. It's called cool.
No,
But when
they're
I do
not.
it, you want to
They're
say
not
where's
both
more
doing
proof?
it. What are you talking about, man?
He's done it several times, and it's been allowed because it's 11:02. She's not tripping off of it. Just
What are you
go ahead,
talking
can
about?
play
You
it.
just made that up.
You can play it.
You just made that up.
No, I've watched it. We're watching the same thing.
most degraded off of Tyler Robinson. And from that, what I am inferring is that it's plausible that Tyler Robinson was set up.
That doesn't.
Okay.
That's the point in contention.
That's not a point in contention. That's
the point in contention.
It's not a point in contention. If you're saying it's a
It
point,
is the point in contention.
it's not the point in contention. I'm telling you that was what the entire hearing allowed for. So the evidence that he is
Great, but
describing,
we're asking you
that
now.
he is using to
Mhm.
argue his case, is all based on inference, not fact.
Great.
Inference, not fact.
We're
So what they
just-
are inferring off of the
Mhm.
facts.
So again, we're going to take this, and I'm just going to even grant it because it's irrelevant. I'm asking how you get to the inference that even if you dispute that piece of evidence, that means Patsy. I'm looking for the logical chain for how you get to that inference.
What I am telling you is it's the exact same way that when you tweeted, I think that this evidence is overwhelming. When they
The problem with niggas is we don't know how to follow logical chains. We just start saying shit. We think if most people like it, if it hits a nerve, if the emotions get riled up, he's right. This person's right because it hit my nerve. It hit my emotions. He was preaching to my soul. Like, no, nigga, that ain't how it works. It's a train. Logic has a train. It's called a train of logic. Go ahead. You got something to say to that?
No, I think that's Devin. He wanna get up. I guess he wanna.
My nigga Devin up here.
I think that's what he.
Oh, my nigga Devin is here. What's good, Devin, bro?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Whose
What
side
up,
was you
man?
on in this debate, man?
Of course, it's Andrew because ultimately, like even when you're talking about the hearsay situation, we can say, let's just say, all right, my little sister stole some candy out of a jar, and then I testify, hey, I saw my little sister steal that candy out of the jar, but then my sister says, oh no, it was the boogeyman from under my bed that stole it. Both is hearsay. Who would you believe more based off the evidence and what makes sense?
Well, the first is not a
Eh.
hearsay; it's a witness statement, testimony, right? No, am I lying?
Can you just answer
No.
my question?
No, nigga.
What do you mean? I answered it. The first one. That's why I'm going to believe it because I'm going to believe the person that said I saw my sister take it.
Let me
Okay,
give you a
okay.
hold on,
So-
real quick.
so
I
Let me
answered
give
the
you a
question,
better
right,
example.
Devin? Did I answer
Hold
it?
on,
So-
let me give
No,
you a better
I just wanna
example
make
real
sure
quick.
I- hold on, wait, before you go, CJ. Did I answer the question appropriately? I
yeah,
said
you answered it. You answered it. But
Alright, can I
the-
get
let
my
me-
example real quick, Devin? Let me get my example. Say
Okay.
I say,
I just want
hey,
to make sure because I don't be
my
running from no
sister-
questions and shit.
real quick. My sister said that she saw my mom do something, right? That's enough evidence for me to take it to trial. But if I told my dad, hey, my sister said that she saw my mom cheating on you, he won't believe me off of that hearsay. That might be enough hearsay for us to take it to trial to see if we got some real evidence, nigga. But that don't mean my dad gotta believe it. That's what you telling me to believe. You telling Andrew to believe the hearsay because because we believe the hearsay to bring it to trial. So why won't you believe my hearsay? That don't make no sense,
That's
nigga.
not what.
If
That's not
somebody
what,
told me, hey,
what I
if
said,
my
but
brother
okay.
say, hey, my sister said she seen your girl out with another nigga, I'm be like, where's the proof? Or bring it to the court.
That was, but I would actually flip my position 1,000% if that was said. If somebody said I saw Tyler shoot the gun,
what about
I would not be
What
standing.
about
sitting
Tyler
here-
already admitting it to other people?
I wouldn't be sitting here saying that at all because what you're talking about is some Discord messages that was sent at a time when supposedly he was in jail custody. They didn't have his phone, and the guy that has logged into his account before that he stays with, who's done it and has his login information, I get
Why
what
would
you're saying,
that
Devin,
person
but no,
tell him?
that-
Why would that
it's
person
all-
say,
it's all
my
hearsay.
boyfriend?
Again.
Why would that person? That makes zero fucking sense. Why
It
would
was his
that
own
person say
dad.
he shot the gun? Who told this
Devin,
person to say that?
there's never. She
They
read
gonna
the.
say,
She
oh,
read the.
he-
She
what did
read
they
the.
threaten this-
She read
what
the
did they
statement.
thre-
She
what-
read the.
what
She
did
read
they-
it, Devin. It didn't
What
say
they
that.
threatened? What
her
did they
son
threaten the
said that.
boyfriend
No,
with? Did they
that
have
was a
money
statement from
for
the
him?
gentleman that knew the family. That was an officer that was actually tied into the fucking police department, and he said, "You can either turn yourself in the easy way, or we're going to come to your house and kick your door in and all of that. So they decided to just turn him in and
That
go
makes
down to the
zero
people. That's
sense.
what happened.
So wait a
He
minute.
didn't say my
So-
son did it.
Can I cook? Can I cook, nigga? So they threatened the boyfriend to set up his boyfriend.
I didn't say that.
That's what y'all gotta be saying. Who set the nigga up that lived with him? Y'all saying somebody in his house set him up. Who was that person?
No.
Yes.
It's still possible that it was his boyfriend, so-called boyfriend, because that's the only motherfucker that got immunity. The motherfucker that usually wants immunity has something to do with shit. No.
Why would he be working with Israel?
I didn't say it. Oh my God, nigga.
Why would
there
they
you
be
go. You
working
doing that
with,
Andrew
why
Wilson
would
shit.
they be working with the FBI? Whoever y'all say they working with, why would they?
They could be compromised. They could be a plan.
Oh my, compromise from what?
Huh?
Compromise from what? If they were living a regular
Who
lives,
knows? Who knows?
If
That's
they
my
were-
point.
if
But
two
that's
people-
what we
if-
doing. We
All right,
speculate as
let
to
me cook,
why.
nigga. Let me cook. If two people living a regular lives, one nigga has a plan to kill somebody, or don't have a plan to kill somebody, but out of nowhere, FBI comes and says, "Hey, we're gonna set up your boyfriend and make it seem like he killed them." Why would I agree to this plan? Or whoever the nigga is.
Again, that's just one scenario. I've seen too many different cases of where people have the CIA have, like, I ain't even gonna go there.
It
We
makes
don't
zero
act like
sense.
you can't act like people can't plan shit. Like
Devin,
spies don't do
that
shit
makes
and
sense
shit
to you,
don't
Devin.
get done. So
Devin,
that's all
you
I'm
got a
saying.
wife. You living with your wife.
I've
The
seen
FBI
nothing
come to your
so
wife and
far
say,
to
"Can I
say
finish cooking? Don't
overwhelming
don't interrupt
evidence.
me when I'm about to cook."
Because y'all
nigga.
niggas ain't supporting no
Don't
overwhelming evidence.
interrupt me when I'm about to cook.
Devin
nigga.
brought his ass
Devin,
up here and ain't said no overwhelming evidence either.
Devin, the FBI come to your wife and say, "We about to set up Devin to
Another
say he murdered
hypothetical.
Charlie. To say he murdered Charlie Kirk." Why would your wife agree to this? Unless they got something on her, or unless they gonna
Exactly.
pay her.
And then
Why
they
would
said
she do
according,
this?
they said
And you just
according
gave
to
two reasons,
prosecuting
but
charging
again,
documents,
overwhelming
Tyler Robinson
evidence,
made
please,
admissions to family
gentlemen.
and friends that strongly indicated he was the person that shot Charlie Kirk. Although there's an important distinction in exact wording as far as like how he said it. Like his father, before anything happened, like one person already recognized him based off of footage. Like a family member before it all like went down, a family member or somebody he knew recognized him in the footage. So because we don't know him and maybe we don't know him from Joe Smo, somebody recognized him. That was one thing. The other thing, his dad had confronted him about the rifle.
Yeah, and I'm still confused about why would they set him up? Why would
Candace
they
read
work with the
that shit
FBI? Why would
line
they
and
work
didn't
with
say
all these
that,
people to set him up?
Devin.
That makes zero. Like
But
y'all, this is your
whatever.
argument that all his family is working with the FBI or Israel.
We're gonna take
No,
this guy
let's
says he-
grant that. Let's
this guy,
grant that.
wait, hold up, Dev. You just said your thing. This guy said that he's seen him on some blurry footage, and that's him. But we got a restaurant owner and a waiter who served this food face to face. But that's not good enough.
What are you talking about? The guy that shot the insurance guy, CEO guy, they caught him in fucking McDonald's.
That's my point. So the people at McDonald's, when they made the call and said he's here,
I hate when a nigga say that's my
They not
point.
believe the
Like,
eyewitness?
nigga, this wasn't your point. Make your own point, nigga. Don't use my point for your point.
They believed him, right? The eyewitness, they believed him. So I'm believing the eyewitness that said, I saw this nigga. He was out here. He ordered this for me. He ordered this, and this. And then I told the manager, the owner, and the owner said, yes, I got the receipt right here. And it's to his card.
All right, let's even break it down to a lot more logical conversation. Let's just say you're right. Tyler Robinson didn't do it. Who did it and why and how?
Again, that wasn't the debate.
No. I asked you a simple question.
I'll answer you.
That is
I'll
it.
answer
What
you.
is
Wait.
what?
I'll
Hold
answer
on.
you simply. I'm not
That
gonna
is
do
the- that
nothing.
is
No,
the-
let me answer the
That
question.
is the debate.
No, it's not. It's overwhelming
Yes, it
evidence.
is.
It's not who
He
did
said
it.
he got overwhelming
It's not
evidence that
It's not motive.
He
The
got
debate is not
overwhelming
motive.
evidence that he did do it. And
No,
she
it's
said
not.
she got
The debate is not
overwhelming
motive.
evidence that
And
he
if
did
Devin's
not
gonna be
do it.
honest, he can admit to that. The debate wasn't motive and who did it if he didn't. The debate was, I don't believe, no, because it wasn't that. It's overwhelming evidence that he's the shooter.
Thank
And
you.
then it's
That's what we
overwhelming
just said.
evidence
Oh
that
my God.
he's not the sole shooter.
Zagu want to play games with
Was
us
that not the
today.
debate? Or did
Yes.
that was the
You just said it
premise?
wasn't. You just said it wasn't.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that. I
You
said the
literally
debate
just said
wasn't
that
to
wasn't-
find out the
If he was the
motive.
shooter or not. You said you said it wasn't to find out if he was the shooter or not. When it was to find out if he was the shooter or not. He's debating
No,
if
I
he is
said,
the
well, I
shooter.
meant to say the
and
motive.
she-
I meant to say the motive. The debate wasn't to find out the motive. The debate was overwhelming evidence from Andrew's point that he is the shooter. Overwhelming evidence from Candace's point that he's not the sole involved player, which is Patsy. That's what I,
I mean,
thought.
you ready.
But I'm gonna answer Dev's question though, because I answer all questions. I don't know, Dev. I don't know who did it. If I think that he didn't do it, I don't know exactly who. And I'll be honest, I don't know. As far as who took the shot, did he die from the rooftop or was it something in his microphone? It's all still kind of shady to me. But what I do know is that they're not. What I do know is, let me finish. What I do know is that they're not handling this investigation like most investigations are handled. That was it, nigga.
So my question is, if you don't think
you long-winded too, nigga.
If you don't have any other evidence of what could have other possible thing could have ever happened, why are people fighting so hard to go to the contrary? Yeah, you can ask questions, but that's what a normal court case is for, is to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he was the shooter. So why are we even spending our time on this conspiracy bullshit?
Because there's still plausible reason to believe that he may not have acted alone. There's been too many lies. There's been too many lies. There's been too many lies. There's been too many weird operations going on in this investigation.
Like what? Construction at the school?
Nigga, degraded fingerprints.
And if he wasn't shooting the gun off there, that means he probably didn't load the mag himself. It was probably already loaded. All he had to do was chamber around. That means somebody else's fingerprints is going to be on it. And the only fingerprints you're going to get is maybe that one bullet that was sitting at the top, barely poking out.
Y'all ready? Let's get back to the debate, Devin.
All right.
Say that looks like Tyler Robinson's car. He drives a similar car. Okay. They are inferring that that's Tyler Robinson.
Can you walk me through the inference so that I understand?
It's not a fact. It's not a fact. When you show a blurry image, which you kept citing that we
no,
have
I'm
images.
talking about your inference that the fingerprints,
how
even
you
if they're degraded, equals Patsy. How do you get that
inference that you're doing? You're inferring from that blurry ass fucking image that's 100% Tyler Robinson.
No, somebody identified him as a family member that know his ass. If my mom was
that it's
on a
him,
blurry
a blurry
image, she'd be like, "Is that you, Devin?"
That's not what he said. He didn't say what that.
Oh no, this nigga, you reaching, Zagu. Now what? Photo.
This nigga said that's him from them blurry photos. That's what he said.
A photo is an inference.
Huh?
A photo is an inference.
I'm inferring that yes, it is. You can. I see a photo of somebody that I think looked like CJ, but I'm not sure. So I say it is. That's an inference.
No,
yes.
I don't know, nigga. Let me look up inference because y'all niggas ain't about to trick me. That don't sound right, nigga. Inference.
Inference is just an educated guess.
That's all, yeah. A conclusion or educated guess. I guess if you see a blurry photo, you can make an inference that that's me, an educated guess.
A guess.
Yes.
I know, but her point was that he's trying to say that she's guessing, and she's saying, nigga, you guessing too. That's all we doing right now.
Can I cook your wife? I'm about to cook. Yes, you can make an inference. He's asking, how did you get to that inference? If you saw a photo picture of me and it looked like me and it was the shape of me. If you say, how'd you get the inference that was CJ? It's shaped like him. It looked like his height. It looked like his skin complexion. That's how you got there. That's what he's asking her. How'd you get there? You can't just say, you can't just jump from
she keeps telling him over and over, I got there because XYZ, which leads me to believe that there's reasonable doubt. And she keeps saying, reprove it. Reprove it. Dog, whatever, dog.
Exactly.
She can't prove. So can you prove that that's him on the photo? Can you prove that that's him on that photo?
It's more than that one photo.
Then none of them clear.
It's the same shoes.
None of them clear.
It's the photo. It's the same shoes. It's he admitted it. Stop it. What y'all talking about? What they talking about, Devin?
Y'all ain't watching.
What they talking about, Devin?
I don't know.
Y'all don't
I'm
watch.
trying to
either.
somehow
I
make
don't
it.
know
Y'all
either.
don't watch.
They just
Y'all watch that
That's the
fresh
thing,
ass
that's the
photo
thing.
was made him
That's the
look
thing, when you
skinny
go-
and shit. The dude that was in the photo walking
when
from
you
the
got
car
when you
was way
emotionally
old.
invested the way
Let's
y'all
try-
are.
CJ, let's give him that. Let's give him that. Maybe the photo's blurry, but you just had a feeling it looked like that person. But the thing when you bring something to the trial is it's the preponderance of evidence. That means it's the photo, it's the gun, it's the
It's
messages.
clear photos. It's legible photos that I can see.
Photo
It's
could be
guns with
blurry,
prints
nigga.
on it
Are
that
you
aren't
insane?
degraded.
Are you insane? You can't. No. Are you insane, nigga? Photos didn't always to be clear, and they still use the photos in fucking court, jackass. They was blurry photos. You can't say they got to be clear. No, they
capping.
do not.
Most photos that get niggas convicted, you can see it's them. Most
No,
videos that
unless
get
they
people
admit
convicted,
to
you
it,
can see
unless
it's
they
them.
admit that it's them, or somebody else could recognize them and say, "Yeah, that's them." What are you talking about?
It's the preponderance.
And
of
then
evidence.
he admitted it.
Graded equals Patsy. How do you get that inference?
I didn't say it equals Patsy. I think it is enough evidence that it should be explored, which is exactly what this preliminary was in the
but
inverse.
That's not what in dispute. What's in dispute is when you said, I'm using this as evidence that he could have been a Patsy. I'm asking, how do you get the inference to Patsy from that?
Because what I am saying is that it shows that somebody else had more DNA presence on that gun than Tyler Robinson did. So it is plausible, which is all they're doing. They're presenting plausibility based off of the facts.
Mhm.
Okay. It is plausible that somebody just took his gun and put it there. That's it.
Is there equally,
That's how it works.
and is there equally 100 other plausible explanations?
I think that's the reason why most people are exploring when things don't make sense.
Got it.
So,
So-
yes, at the beginning of that, this is how the court process works.
So
Just so we're clear,
if
this
there's
is the
100 other
state's evidence
plausible
and they're inferring.
explanations, then Candace, why is it that we should go with this idea that it was a Patsy?
I'm not
Facts.
saying that we should go with the idea that it was a Patsy. I am saying that there is
Oh, I thought that was,
That's exactly what she's saying. Oh,
That's the whole point of the. That's the whole point of the debate.
She just did what Zagu did to us. That's
That's
not what I
literally the
said.
point of the
That's
debate.
exactly what you said. What we talking about, man? That's the trickery. In my bad, I got this over your face.
Nah, you can't hang your hat on that shit when this motherfucker started off saying he's not even 100% sure. So,
We just
so
need to
stop
clip
that.
the beginning
Overwhelming.
of the
Then he
debate
came in
of-
trying to change the definition of motherfucking overwhelming. Don't play these fucking games. I'm not the one. I don't agree. I'm not gonna go for it and just sit down like, no, that didn't happen.
Been getting
Shut the
cooked up.
fuck up.
Hey,
CJ,
it was,
all we need to
y'all
do
it
is
was
tripping.
me and Black cooking up Zagu at first. Now it's me and Devin cooking you up.
All we gotta do is
Y'all
clip
niggas
up the
showing
first
y'all
thing she
ignorant.
said of what she believed and clip that together and put it together. The debate's over. Everything else we're talking about is semantic. Don't even matter.
Facts, nigga. What were they talking about when they said Candace was cooking this nigga?
You want to do that? You want to
They
do that?
feelings.
You got-
They was cooking his feelings.
And it's exactly. That was in their feelings. I don't know what they was talking about.
it's the whole
Wanna do
defense,
that?
your whole claim
No,
today.
my whole claim was that there is more evidence that he has set up as a Patsy.
How does that equal evidence of Patsy?
I don't know how many times I can say this. Like I'm saying that I am using the exact same mechanism that you are
Mhm.
accepting for some reason in the Utah courtroom.
Yeah.
Right. To say, I'm going to look at the evidence and I'm going to infer an alternative theory. So you just saw the states and you're accepting it. And they have not presented any concrete facts. You
CJ.
listed on your own Twitter that what you found.
Real quick. Question. She said, I am using the same thing that you're doing, is just whatever they said in the courtroom. What in the world in the courtroom have they said that supports her evidence? Why would they be doing this if they had evidence of an alternative theory?
She's just making shit up.
Making shit up.
They're just making shit up.
But she
That's what
cooking
women
though.
do. She exactly. That's what they try to tell us, Devin. And you know what it is? It's because most men
Y'all
are
niggas
used
are
to
showing
listening
how
to
y'all
black.
are. Y'all
Let me
are real
finish
crazy
cooking,
right
Zach. Dude, can I finish? That's because most men are used to listening to black women being in charge, saying a bunch of nonsense, making sense out of nonsense. And like, yeah, she was cooking. She was she went emotionally. She won our emotions over. Like, what y'all niggas talking about, man?
Be convincing was something that looked like his car pulled into the driveway, a blurry image.
No, I
The
didn't.
standard white guy coming up the steps that could literally be anyone.
This never happened.
Can
You
we
can
get a
fa- yeah,
fact check on
fact
that?
check
Can
it.
we pull up his
I
tweet
didn't,
where he
run
goes
that
over
back,
the
run
that's
that back.
source?
what
5
convinced me.
When
Run it back 5 seconds. 10 seconds.
any concrete facts, you listed on your own Twitter that what you found to be convincing was something that looked like his car pulled into the driveway, a blurry image.
No, I
The
didn't.
standard white guy coming up the
He
steps
didn't
that
say
could
that,
literally
right?
be anyone.
This never happened.
Can
You
we
can
get
Said it never happened again.
Yeah, he never said that one thing.
No. Yeah, he said it's the
I
preponderance.
know.
of everything.
No. She didn't say he said one thing. She said he said several things. She just started with several things. She started with one.
thing. She started
Nope,
with one
nope,
thing.
nope,
You
Nope.
can't
Run it
say
back.
one thing.
Right here,
If
right
you
now.
say-
Run it back.
if
We're
you
right
say-
here, right now. Run it back.
Right here, right now.
Yeah. Don't argue about the semantics.
You
We
can't
ain't
start
got to
with
go
one
back 30
thing.
minutes.
You can't start with one thing and then say that's what you, because that's why you said you did
No,
it, because of that
no,
one
she
thing.
didn't finish.
And
She was saying what he said on his Twitter, and then
Well,
he
then
tried to
don't say
cut
that's
in.
why you said it.
No, run it back. Play it,
Can
bro.
I finish? Can I cook? If I tell my girlfriend I went out last night because you was not here, my brother called me, and I had and it was my son's birthday or some bullshit. And then my
That's what
girl
I'm saying.
said,
You did all that to
and
say
I
that.
finished
TJ.
cooking. Now
You
my
didn't
girl said,
start
you
cooking
said
yet.
you
You
went
doing
out
some-
because I wasn't here. And I say, no, I didn't. You gonna be like, I wasn't finished. Like, bitch, why you say that in the beginning?
No, because he didn't ask him a question. Just run it back 5 seconds, please.
Fact check on
no,
that what you found to be convincing was something that looked like his car pulled into the driveway, a blurry image.
no, I
The
didn't.
standard white guy coming up the steps that could literally be
She
any.
was going more than once. She was on her second. She was on her second thing, and then this nigga's already. You see what I'm saying? She didn't just say one. She was finna roll it off. Everything that he said on his Twitter, she got that shit memorized. She was finna roll that shit off.
All right. You might be right, because she was thinking. I think she was thinking of the second.
No, let it
thing.
play. Let it play. It clears up.
one.
This never happened.
Can
You
we get a fact check on that?
check
Can we
it.
pull up his
I
tweet
didn't-
where he goes
I
over
didn't
the
say
four?
that's what convinced me.
When you actually didn't say it's what convinced me, but you said
Right.
this is the evidence that you found to be overwhelming, and you named, I believe, actually 5 things. I think you said it was his
5
car.
things.
You said it
Well,
was.
there's multitudes of things that I find
You
to
just
be
said you didn't
compelling
say it, so we're gonna
evidence.
get a fact check on that. You
Sure.
did.
Go ahead.
You said the blurry images coming up the steps. Quite literally, when
Mhm.
Officer Bagley testified, they talk about when I'm talking about making inference. This is the most I thought was the most absurd testimony I've ever heard. And pardon me, it was actually Hull, David Hull. They asked him a question. How did you know the guy in the maroon shirt was the same as the guy that came up the stairs later that was wearing the American flag black shirt? And he said, they're wearing the same shoes.
Why is that absurd?
That's how you decided these two are the same people. Oh, wow. What a scientific. They're
How is that absurd? If I see a motherfucker with the same dirty ass shoes, I'ma think it's the same motherfucker. Common
That's
sense.
not gonna make me think the opposite. It ain't gonna make me think it ain't
oh,
the
it's not the
person.
same person. Oh, they're setting them up. Oh, it's Israel. What the fuck is she talking about? If
You
I
can
see,
continue playing it. 'Cause y'all trying to
you
obfuscate
better
what's
tell me to
happening
keep
right
playing.
here.
If I
Go
see
ahead,
these
play it.
fucking stupid ass shoes right here walking down the street, and I see another motherfucker that look, if I see another person with the same exact shoes and it looks at exact same body, I'm gonna assume it's the same person. What are we talking about?
both wearing Converses. Okay. That's an absurd thing to say. That is not evidence that these are the same people if we're both wearing Converses. That was what he
That is evidence. Is
Let
this
it
bitch
play,
retarded?
brother.
Is this
You
bitch
said it.
retarded?
You just said that.
That is evidence. All right, my bad. Repeating myself.
said. That's what flew on the
Okay,
stand.
but I still don't understand how that would be absurd. If
It's
somebody,
an absurd thing.
for instance, if somebody were to change their clothes but keep the same shoes on, wouldn't you utilize the shoes to try to track that person? If
The
they were changing
idea
their
that on a
clothes?
college campus, 2 people wearing this totally different outfits, but both wearing Converses can't happen is such an absurdity that I don't even need to like argue that. I'm just going to let people. Why is
Okay.
it?
Whoever said it couldn't happen?
Andrew, he's trying to say that that's like
No, he did not
scientific
say it
evidence.
could- no,
It's not.
no,
It's
no,
another
no, no.
possibility.
No,
It's a possibility.
no. He never said it couldn't happen. He said it's possible that a person can be wearing shoes and just change their clothes.
He said it's
Nobody
evidence.
said that it's not
said it's
possible for
evidence.
2 people to be wearing the same fucking
He said
shoes.
it's evidence.
It is evidence.
Right, but it's not strong evidence. I would take that in consideration though, for sure.
Thank you. You know you would. Common sense.
Yeah.
Just concede that point. Obviously, it's absurd
I
thing
don't.
to say.
I'm not
I know
sure.
these are the
I'm
same
not
people
sure in
because they're both
context.
wearing Converse.
Yeah, I'm not sure if in context that's what happened, but
It
even
is.
if it
You
is,
can get a fact check on
but
it.
even if it is, again,
And it was
if
Hull.
we're
Yeah,
Yeah, you
utilizing
don't know really.
inferences,
That's my point, bro.
whenever
We
we're
don't
dealing
even
with logic,
know. You keep admitting to not knowing. Like that's just crazy.
No, he's saying he's like, this is not even my point to prove the point. I can let you believe this.
No. He does that several times when he says that. That's
Because he does it all the time. If you've actually
he
watched
doesn't know,
him-
Devin. He doesn't know, man. That's why when she asked me about the charges, the nigga didn't know, bro.
because that didn't have anything to do.
Yes, if you're debating this case, you should know, dog. Come on, Devin.
Yeah, no, that has
Not like
zero.
we're just sitting here on a panel debating, but no, he's a profession. This is his profession. He had days and time to like, really, like
man. Stop making shit up.
he didn't know it, nigga. He didn't know.
So what? So what?
No. Now you do his tactic. So what? So that nigga's unprepared.
Ooh, so what? Ooh, so what? Ooh,
That's why he got cooked. He didn't
so
know.
what? No,
That's
he don't
like
got
saying
no-
what?
that's
He
like
wouldn't have got
that's like
cooked if he knew
asking
more.
me. That's like asking me, "Am I alive?"
No,
Because
it's not
I
like
did
that. Y'all been making some fucked up analogies all night, so I'm not finna start taking them shits
We
now.
been cooking you all night, nigga.
I don't know about no cooking temperature or none of that shit. I said analogies. Speak to that. Them shit's been kind of faulty.
We been cooking.
If my sister said that the cookies, what the fuck?
That's called hearsay, nigga. You know what hearsay is?
Yeah, uh-huh.
A person heard it through the grapevine. I mean, I heard it through the grapevine. Thank you.
No, that was
If we're dealing with making a logical inference, we're going to take the entire collaboration of evidence and then we're going to make inferences from that. You would do that with any type of logical proposition. Otherwise, you could never have a true or false claim.
But you just told me I couldn't.
So
do
when
that.
that never happened. You're just making stuff up. So anyway, when we're talking about logical inferences, what I'm looking for is the logical inferences that you have that Tyler Robinson's a patsy based on a totality of evidence that you have.
We can keep going through your other evidence. We should find
Yes.
his tweet where he lists the reasons that he was convinced.
So
I
let's
mean,
start with the 30-6. I think that's fine.
Your team's looking for. Do you remember how long ago that was?
the tweets of the 5. Did you delete it or no?
No, I
Did you
don't
delete
delete
tweets?
tweets.
Okay, cool. I just look for. He said
Unless I
it was his
misspelled.
car. It was his. It was the car, and it was definitely the staircase photos, and it was when the trial was
Okay,
going
she
on.
has it. Perfect.
She has
If you got Skylar has it. If you want to pull it up so we can see
Fantastic.
it.
He gonna say he didn't say this shit. What?
Somebody said, so give me the clear evidence right here. I want you to provide it right here. All I heard from the investigator was, we believe this to be Tyler Robinson. Is belief something you go as a fact? You wrote the car pulling in. That's
Mhm.
a totally blurry image. Robinson getting out of it. You have no idea if that's Tyler Robinson.
Mhm.
The fact that he is seen 4 other times on camera, the fact being just a standard white boy with brown hair was seen walking up staircase. The DNA on the roof, we should discuss that. And on the screwdriver that he left behind, it's overwhelming, man.
Yeah, but that's not an exhaustive list.
Well, just so we're clear, you did tweet it.
But it's not exhaustive.
Yeah, but
Well,
just
you
5
said,
seconds ago, you should
you
concede.
said I only said this one thing and said that was overwhelming,
Pause it.
actually.
That's not what I said.
Go ahead.
So both of you guys, we just listened to it. She said he said 5 things, and she started to name them, but he cut her off. Then she said, "You know what? Since you said you didn't say it, fact check it. Here's the fact check." She wrote it. She read it. She read all 5 of the things that he said.
But
He
this
tried
what
to
you
start
hang.
off with,
This what you
That's
hanging
not
your
what I
hat on.
said. I didn't
This
say.
what-
I
this-
didn't
this
say
what
that.
you-
You said
this
it wasn't.
what- this what you
Hold on,
hanging your
let
hat
me
on.
finish cooking. Don't be succinct. Nah, ain't no way to make this succinct, nigga.
This what you hanging your hat. This what you hanging your hat on. Cause he didn't hear her full statement. He kind of cut her off. So
No, he's
This
still
what you
trying to
hanging
say
your-
he didn't
this
say
what you
something.
hanging
That's
your-
the point.
like,
No,
yeah,
it's not about
you
him not
better,
hearing her.
hey, you
He's
better
saying
make
that
this
he didn't
point, yo.
say it.
This, hey, Devin, he making this his point because it's the only point he got out of this whole debate. This is
Grasping
the
at
only
straws.
point where he
No,
got a
because
good
when
point.
she
It's
was
'cause
doing
he
something,
cut
y'all
her
tried
off,
to
'cause
say
he
she was lying and
misheard
whatever,
her a
whatever.
little-
Now look at
Because
this.
he misheard her a little bit. And
Oh, now y'all making excuses for this nigga mishearing.
you know we all heard, we all seen it.
No,
nigga.
go ahead. I'm done.
We all
You got
got
it.
eyes.
You showed me. You helped me
It
prove
is.
my
You could
point.
have said I only said this one thing and said that was overwhelming, actually.
She didn't say you
What I said.
only
It is.
said.
You could even pull
Patrick,
your
did
own
I say
clip.
that?
Can you fact check if that was said or not? I did not hear her say
So the
this.
thing is funny here is like we still aren't getting to any of these inferences. So
Why
these,
are you pivoting?
so
But
that-
just say
well,
you were
I'm
wrong.
not.
I just
I'm
wanted to
not.
say I was wrong. I
I'm not wrong. So back to the tweet
He's not
aspect here.
wrong.
It's really funny. That's not an exhaustive list of why I find it.
I didn't say it was exhaustive. I just said you said it.
And on top of it, well, no, you didn't. You said that I only said this one thing, and then said
No,
based
she
on that
said
it's
you
overwhelming.
said
I didn't. You
5.
didn't mention that I mentioned the
You heard
screwdriver,
her.
DNA, all these other things. You never.
She did say that DNA. She did say it.
Okay, Zagu, man, you got
No,
that
but I'm
one
saying, why is he
point,
going
man.
down? No, because you
Okay,
said.
you got that 1 point, Zagu.
Okay, there you go. Go ahead, then. Go ahead.
You got that 1 point.
Go ahead. Go
You
ahead.
feel
Go
good.
on.
You
Go
feel
on.
good
Go on.
about that 1 point you got, my brother.
Go on.
How do you feel? You feel like the champion. You know it's like 10-1 right now, right?
In your books,
You getting cooked.
no.
You getting cooked and you
You
getting
playing
cooked. nigga. It's
spades,
really
nigga.
like
You
20-1.
reneged.
Never mentioned any
You
of
would
that.
never renege.
So no, you're actually incorrect there. But on top of that, moving over to the actual evidence
Are you?
itself.
Are you?
Yes, I'm okay. Anyway, back
I
to the
wasn't
evidence
if you're
itself.
okay.
Yes,
Actually,
I'm
I'm
fine.
glad you're asserting that you're
But
okay.
back-
I wasn't worried about your health. I'm just
but
saying
back to
that I just said
this.
you tweeted this. You said no, I didn't. We got a fact check, and now you're like just going to gaslight me and pretend that I
There's
said
no gaslighting.
it wasn't exhaustive. I never said that. I just said you did
There's
say this.
Zero gaslighting.
I didn't say you couldn't have said more,
Yeah.
but I would like to address what
I mean,
you
this
said
is
in
your
that tweet.
time. If this is how you want to spend it interrogating my position, you can do it that way.
I'm just addressing what you asserted on your Twitter was like the hard evidence that convinced you was overwhelming. That's
And
literally
that's
your
not
debate
what you
claim.
said. That's not actually, in fact, what happened in that exchange. I was here for it.
So what's your position here?
Yeah. So my
I'm here
position is
for it.
that based on all of the evidence, which has
Mhm.
been demonstrated, at least all the evidence to my knowledge, that I'm actually not seeing anything that's compelling as an alternative theory. I'm not seeing anything which is convincing me of something otherwise than what the state is presenting as evidence. That's my position. If
Okay.
That's what you're asking me.
So just going back to what you did actually tweet, is it fair to like
That's
to
literally
for me
my
to ask
point.
questions about that?
Is
That's
that
She say?
That's literally my point. Is she's not presenting any other alternative that makes you would think anything else. So why would you make?
I haven't seen anything from and I watched on TV the trial, and then I watched a few different shows break it down. I haven't seen a photo, fucking anything like just to make me, you know what I'm saying? Like just.
Oh, we don't know what you're saying.
I haven't seen any evidence.
No, yes, you have, man. Stop it.
I cannot tell if that's Tyler Robinson. That's my point.
You don't know that, man.
They got a clear picture of him versus
Somebody
those
who
other
knows
pictures.
them.
And I'm like, no, I can't.
Said,
That does not. That's not. I see this picture. I see this picture.
Somebody who knows
I
him
can't
say
say
yes,
that's the
that's
same guy.
him. Somebody who knows him say yes, that's him. If I seen a
No,
picture
they
of my
said
brother,
it
if
resembles
I see a
him.
picture of my brother, blurry or not, guess what I could say? That look like my brother. Yeah, that's him. Know what you talking about, man?
Even
If I see a
his
picture of
boyfriend,
Devin blurry,
even
if I
his
see a
gay
picture of-
boyfriend, even his gay boyfriend couldn't say 100%. He was like, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Of course he would say that. I would say that for my brother if he can be charged with murder.
Mm-hmm.
It makes zero sense, man. Let me bring up your clip before we end this, man. Because
No, that ain't the only clip, but go ahead, bring that up.
The first thing he does is he concedes that there's reasonable doubt that Tyler Robinson did this. PBD asks us explicitly, what percentage do you put this at? And here is what Andrew Wilson says.
Just out of curiosity, are you between 0 to 100? What is the likelihood that you think Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk and killed him?
Based on the evidence right now, I don't know. I'd say 75, 85%.
Okay, I win the debate. So I guess the evidence is not so overwhelming. We went from overwhelming to 75%. That's reasonable doubt. Let this man off. What?
No, let
What
it
are we
go.
even talking about? Who has ever?
But what she
No,
said,
let it
Oh,
go,
wait a
bro.
minute.
It's
Oh,
only
he still had-
a
hold
2-minute
on.
clip.
She
Y'all
still
can't
had-
even let a
she-
2-minute
Can I
clip play.
finish? She still had a position to defend as well. Her position that it was 0% chance that he shot the gun.
No, she was finna explain more though to answer Devin's
Yeah, let her
question.
play
That
it so
he
she
asked.
can say
While she was-
0% that it
Can we
never
watch the
he
clip?
didn't do it at all.
Watch the clip or either stop it and then talk. But like
75% was overwhelming. Hey, how would you rank that restaurant? Like 75%. I was overwhelmed with how delicious the food was, and I put it at 75%. Like, what are we talking about? Why are we here? And I realized that he didn't really know why he was here. He didn't have any sort of a debate strategy other than to lie with.
Man, that clip is dumb. What did that clip
Yeah.
prove?
You should, if you play the actual thing, she says, what she say, 0, right?
Yes, she said 0. So he
You think what
proved
he
his
said was
case
crazy?
way more than she proved her stupid ass
he
case.
stood on it.
Yeah, no, she didn't prove 0. She proved 0. That's
She
the only
stood
0
on
I
it.
seen is her proof, her evidence, and the way she defended her claim was 0 out of 0. What we talking about, man? I mean, 0 out of 10.
Let me see. I don't know if this we already seen. Let me see right now when it.
You better find a better clip than that one, because that one was terrible.
I think we seen this already. I wish I had a clip from the end of the debate, but we pretty good though. That was pretty much most of when they debated the actual topics. Then they went on him. He went and got some clips. You know, play some Erica Kirk clips and shit. So,
You want me to bring this up?
huh?
You want me to bring this up?
Yeah, just to check and see if we've already. I think it's from the beginning. I have one.
Closings, if you want to do closings.
Well, I also would.
Yeah, yeah, that's the closing.
May ask a question. Which one of the charges against, or all of them, do you think Tyler Robinson is guilty of?
The specific charge?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think is that Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, but of the 7 charges that he's being charged.
Yeah. Can we list them real quick? I'll tell you exactly which ones. We'll pull them up.
Well, do you know any of the charges that he's up for right now?
Yeah, of course. But I
Can you-
want to
can you
make sure
name
that we
one?
have them listed.
Yeah, but like can you name one? Because my general.
So how he's finna go on this whole hurry up right now. Just name one. Just name one. Just go ahead. Name him. He had the same opportunity right here to do that shit. He could have easily just named them. She said, just name one. He could have just go ahead. When she was like, I know them. Well, just name one.
Thing is, he did
Perspective is that you don't-
murder, but then that wasn't.
But
somehow
that wasn't-
Is it
right
murder?
because
Is it murder? What are the charges?
No, it's not actually. It's
It
What's the
is.
charge?
It's a type
hard.
of murder.
Yeah,
They're upset
it's
he
not the
didn't.
one
He
that
wasn't
he's charged
specific
with.
with the type
Murder
of
is not a charge on his thing. It doesn't say murder, just like murder. It doesn't say.
What's the charge?
I believe it's aggregated or aggravated murder. Basically, the importance of
It's
that
not
is
murder,
it brings in the death penalty.
Aggravated assault?
No.
Capital murder?
No, it's an A word. It's a word. It's a word. They're gonna go through. We got the clip right here. But he did say murder. You're right. He did say murder, which was the obvious one. But it was still, if you're gonna say that one, at least say the aggravated murder.
Oh
But-
my God, man!
and he
What's
wouldn't even-
wrong with
so
y'all
it's not
niggas,
different?
man?
It's
Y'all
not different?
niggas want me. I gotta say everything. I got
No.
Something wrong with niggas. It's something wrong with
Devin.
niggas.
Is there a difference between the two or no? Or is she making that up? Or
Devin on my side. Don't try to bring Devin
no, I'm not
into your
asking.
nonsense,
It's
nigga.
not about size.
Don't try to
I'm just
bring
asking
Devin
about
into your
that
nonsense.
specific
The,
thing.
the overarching act of what you would consider murder, that's the same. How egregious
all
you want to
murders get you
consider
the
the
death
murder?
penalty. So all murders get you the death penalty.
Oh my gosh, what murder is murder?
Answer
What is
the
the
question,
principle of
Devin.
murder?
I don't do you like that. When you ask me questions, I don't do you like that, bro.
No, they don't get you. That's why there's a specification on it.
So that's why I'm saying they're different.
But
That's
the
all.
act of what caused the murder charge is the same.
Yes,
It's like
but
who fighting for his
different.
life right now, man? Play the videos.
No,
like,
I'm not.
you
It's different.
fighting
I'm just
for your
trying to
life,
get. I'm just trying to
nigga.
get.
You
Trying to get us
fighting
to be
like
real.
no,
That's
you
all.
fighting
I
like
thought we was
Kennedy.
having this
How
good
you
faith.
get
Let me
murder
go ahead and
without
finish
killing
this.
somebody? Teach me
I ain't
that.
gonna take too much
How
more of
you
your
get murder
time. I'm gonna
without
go ahead
killing
and play
somebody?
this.
don't actually care about this case. You're not
Is
following
that
the
it?
case.
That's the
Yeah.
question. You're just not following
it
it
seems,
enough.
It seems pretty like if you're going to engage and you're going to say the evidence is overwhelming that Tyler Robinson is guilty, I just think that you should.
All
Like,
right.
can you tell me one?
Then let's do the
charge that
counter.
he's-
You can really, hang on. This is a great gotcha.
No. You just got to ask me, play
Yeah.
clips out of context,
Yeah,
put me
yeah.
in the hot seat. So please just answer the
This
question.
is fair.
Can
Name
you
all
name-
seven
can
since
you-
you've been following the case.
Okay, sure. You
Go
name
ahead.
you name one.
Yeah, you named all seven.
I'm happy to do that, but can you name one?
I think he's been charged with murder.
That's actually incorrect.
Okay, great. Now name all seven.
He doesn't even. This is like.
Name all seven.
And I
Can
I
you
think
name all seven?
I can.
Then do it.
The first charge is aggravated murder because that's what carries
Okay.
a death sentence
So
in the
murder.
state of Utah. No,
Next.
that's not. That is literally not murder.
Okay.
The second charge is the felony discharge of a weapon. The next two charges are for obstruction of justice.
Okay.
The next two charges are for witness tampering, and the
What's
final
the specific charges though?
that is them: obstruction of justice,
Both of
obstruction
those-
of justice, witness tampering, witness tampering.
Okay, and there's no other specifics to them.
No,
Well,
dummy.
I can tell you why he's being
No,
charged
no,
with
no.
it.
Just the charges and then seven.
Yeah, see, the bad thing is when you try to be an a-hole and it doesn't work.
What's the seventh?
The last charge is violence in front of a minor.
Okay, got it.
I think your team would like to pull up the 7 charges that he just asked you about. If
Sure.
you guys want to pull that up, just to confirm. for
Aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm, obstruction of justice, which is counts 3 and 4, 5 and 6, tampering with a witness, and count 7.
Violent
I said offense in the presence of
in
a
front of
minor.
a child.
I did notice something. I just was curious about. If I'm just wondering, when you pulled out your phone just before you asked that question, did somebody by chance text you that question?
You-
Oh, I thought Devin was going to say he wanted to say something. But so now, since he got put on the spot, he got cooked. He bleeding out right now.
Oh my God!
He's
Good
reaching for
gotcha
the
moment.
lifeline.
Good. I thought y'all didn't
I-
want
I
gotcha
noticed
moments.
you. Wait,
I
wait,
thought
wait,
y'all
wait. I
didn't care
noticed
about
you had
gotcha
your phone.
moments. Y'all niggas here, man. Y'all niggas don't know who y'all want to be.
I
Now
know
y'all
you
care
had
about
your
the gotcha
phone
moment.
out. By
Now
any
y'all
chance,
wanted to
someone
see.
text
Now
you,
y'all wanted to
text
see
you
the
that
gotcha
information.
moment.
That was a damn good gotcha.
So
If
now
somebody
you
spin
want
that
now.
to
So
you
now
via
you want.
text,
Now y'all wanted to see the gotcha moments. Now y'all like gotcha moments. When he was trying to get one on her, y'all was like, "Oh, he just."
Can
trying to
check
get a
my
gotcha
phone.
moment.
I'm just curious.
No, you can absolutely not. I have not had one communication
Okay.
with a single person, not even my producers who are in there this whole time we were here. You want to check my phone? I'm taking.
That's dumb, man. So because y'all thought y'all don't care about gotcha moments, but y'all do care about gotcha moments, can y'all pick a side?
you got a gotcha
You
moment.
know
Play
what?
it. I ain't tripping.
I don't got one because I don't care about.
'Cause I didn't see any. We played a whole lot of it. I didn't see him
think
have
that
any
was
gotcha
stupid.
moments.
I don't
He was
care
trying.
about him knowing about the charges. That was stupid. Murder. That's a charge. Did he shoot the gun? Is what we debating. I don't care about the charges.
Yeah, I got you.
She got cooked.
He
Hey, it
was
was a
still
good show,
wrong,
though,
though.
man.
We didn't know any.
If y'all came now, y'all too late. Me and Zagu already been cooking shit up. He got cooked. He was on the menu today. It was Zagu steak instead of Wagyu.
We had CJ tofu burgers full of
Zagu, my guy,
vegan university. No beef.
Zagu, my guy. He just was on the wrong side of history tonight.
Yeah,
Tonight,
I got
my
love for
brother.
CJ. Y'all know that. Yeah,
He's on
yeah.
the
He just had to he just stirred himself in the shitty toilet today. That's okay.
Oh
all right.
my
You can clean them
God!
off.
Let niggas keep winning. And the sad part about it is,
What?
he actually think he won tonight.
I really didn't even think it was a debate. They debating. I'm showing you. I got you. What you're saying? We having a conversation. This is debate, but I'm saying, I'm just showing you the holes in one side of the argument, and I've been in good faith all night.
Oh
You've
my
been-
God!
You've been jumping on your one foot.
Now you
nigga.
gonna
You've
say
been
I
doing your
wasn't. Now you
boxing
about to
drills,
say- now you
jumping
about to
rope
say I wasn't.
on your right
Now you
leg.
about to say I wasn't in good faith, huh?
Yeah, you was jumping on one foot, nigga. Your right leg
Oh
gonna be
my
strong as
God!
shit.
So I
You
wasn't in
jumping
good
on
faith.
one leg.
So I wasn't in good faith.
Half the
I
time.
cooked you in good faith. The
That
audience
part,
have-
yeah, you intended to cook
the
me and
audience
you thought
have
you was
ate-
cooking and you
the
did your
audience
cooking
ate-
in good faith, but
Hey, the audience ate good in good faith. And tomorrow we're gonna be having a great show tomorrow, man. We got a few great guests. If the panel wasn't full, I would invite you on. The panel might be full. So
No, we
tune
good. I
in
got you.
tomorrow, man.
I'm
And
gonna be in
go
the chat.
did you put your channel in the chat? Go
Um,
subscribe to Zagu channel.
Let me see.
You trying to you monetize yet? Not yet. My nigga trying to get monetized. Go sub right fucking now. That nigga was quick.
Oh, that's the wrong shit.
I'm like, damn, that nigga fast.
Delete that.
Go sub to his channel, even on the replay.
How do I get it from here?
How you get?
I can just type it in there.
Yeah, just type it in. If you're watching the replay, go sub and hype the video, please. And man, why I gotta beg y'all niggas to go like the reels? The reels are waiting. I work on those every fucking night, man.
Yeah, I see you been on your short game a little bit more.
Every-
Popping them out.
Popping them out, nigga.
Yeah.
Get throwing them out. Go like those, man. Don't just watch it, like it. Shit is free.
I'll be on it. So I got you though. I'll be commenting, liking this shit. I know you seen me. I've been putting out a few more reviews, and I just dropped one. I reviewed one of TMBR show.
Okay.
Hamp had to put some straightening on the ladies and shit. I had to go ahead and review that.
I might start reviewing some more of his shit too. And we got members now. So if y'all want to be a
Oh, that's
member,
what's up.
man, I might start teaching y'all niggas how to box. So y'all can
Yeah, that's
protect
what's up.
yourselves. So
Yeah,
that's
those
gonna be on
would be
members only.
some good videos to put behind the membership. Cause I'm on my channel, I'm doing some workout videos and shit too. Just like, for old people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, great time, man. I had a good time with my niggas at Goo. This was
Likewise, brother.
fun
Appreciate you.
as hell. Thank you for pulling up, man. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. And if y'all haven't subscribed to Zagu new channel, go sub right fucking now. And the old one, the already canceled Social Club. And I don't know how to say this one, nigga. BNZRP.
Brownsville.
Oh, Brownsville. Zagu Brown, nigga.
Yeah, so it's
Brownsville
Yeah.
in the building. All right, we'll catch y'all niggas tomorrow.